right, boys. So when last we left your party, you guys had went. Well, remember you returned to the city from the future, and you guys, Scott. I'm sorry, Jay. We went over to talk to his, because this is the town he's originally from. You returned to his temple. Then the temple people, when you brought you to see their leader, and it turns out that you guys know something nobody else knows, that he's actually Craven, the man who had the vault that was torturing and manipulating people.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dun dun dun. So, I believe, Jay, you went and found a mentor, somebody you trusted, right? And you told him, and he kind of believed you. And he told you to head to the. I think that we're in the southern docks area. He sent you to this den of whatever misdeeds, thievery.
There's a warehouse or something.
Yep. To begin your quest to try to. I think you guys were saying you wanted to try to prove that Craven is who he is, right? So instead of the religious leader of your sect. So when you approached this building, you guys are locked. You kind of locked yourself in here. But this, you passed the guard tower, and then you went into this room, which is a stable. And you killed a few guys, but this guy here, you kept alive. You knocked him unconscious and kept alive. And that's where we ended.
And I was going outside to go drag the bodies that were outside in, so there was no evidence.
All right, so you can head outside?
Other than the blood.
No. We were bringing them into this room.
Yeah. I understand what you were saying.
Okay.
So we're going to drag these bodies in. All right, while you're out there, who goes out?
I go with Jack.
All right.
The
Cool.
wolves stay in.
What? Okay. HU, give me a perception roll.
All right, just let me go find it. Checks. Where's my checks? There it is. Checks.
Checkbook.
20.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Chris
That's
is
legendary.
No, legendary is be a natural 20, but 20 is pretty good. So Jay, you don't see anything, but you get the sense there's some movement outside. So I'm not going to pull you into the next map right now unless you guys decide to do something. But there's some buildings outside this natural. This isn't a big city, right? So there's buildings and everything around you guys. You get the sense that there's some movement around. Now you don't know exactly if it's what it is, but you get the sense that maybe somebody has spotted you. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
There is suspicious movement around.
Right. It's more than just like casual movement. You're like, you might hear some skittering on a rooftop or something, let's say, right? You're like, so it gets your attention.
Well, does Hexen Brew and I have a chance to pull the bodies in and then we'll close the door?
Yes, absolutely. I just wanted to let you know that while you were pulling the bodies in, you sensed that
and I let him know.
On.
I think we've been detected.
I'm just going to pull you in a little bit so I can pull this door closed for you.
Yeah, so dragging the bodies in might not be
but it was
big of a deal.
It was a good idea originally. All right, so you have this guy. I just gave him 1 hit point so I remembered that he's alive. But he's the little ratling guy that Jay knocked out rather than killed.
Yeah,
and you got the 3 dead bodies. Yeah,
You jammed the immovable rod something where the sun don't shine.
Cool.
Do we still have that, or is that gone?
No, Wiz grabbed it.
Wiz has it.
Yep.
I have it.
All right.
Wish we had that ring of explosion there.
Who wants to question this guy?
That's not my plate.
What kind of guy is he, and what condition is he in?
He's
got 1 hit point.
He's a barely alive. He's like a rat person. They're called ratfolk. I guess I stereotyped him, but that's what he looks like. He's a little rat person. I shouldn't have stereotyped. I should have made the heavenly race look.
Splinter.
That's right.
All right.
The Ashmar should have been all the thieves.
What is it that we want to know from the rat? Because I have an idea.
That's a good question.
We're trying to find evidence to help support the claim so we can prove that the leader of the Sanctum of whatever it was, I can't remember.
Serenity.
The Sanctum of
So-
Serenity.
So
is,
what do any of you think that are we having this conversation in private?
Yeah, you're in the stables talking to this guy, but somebody's probably peeping out through the thing because Jay noticed people are moving around.
Yeah, and I let everybody know to be prepared that we make a company.
And I'm watching this back door, this other door on the left.
I'm sure you are, you dirty boy.
Okay, I'm going to try something. I
ahead.
pull out
Go ahead. Sorry.
I pull out Gygax and I hold him in my hand right in front of the rat's face. Does Gygax do anything? Is this where I find out something about this mouse?
He squeaks.
Thank you, oh Lord of the universe.
Squeak!
I needed
Squeak,
that
squeak.
tonight.
He squeaks like,
Snitches
and
get
the
stitches.
rat folk looks like, what the hell is that?
All right.
You know what I mean?
Really?
Like, yeah,
Right.
like what
Now, here's
is
my-
that? He doesn't
here's my
say
other-
anything. He's like, but you could tell he's surprised, like he doesn't understand what it is.
Okay. Can
They've
I
never seen a
use
mouse before.
It'd be like a little mini person rat.
I asked him, do you understand common?
He understands the common that you understand, right? You're from this time period, so you can talk
Yep.
to him in common. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Scott, as you look in this room, you notice it's just hay storage, but you don't see another door out of there. Just to let you know.
Okay, I search.
Yep. You find
So
hay.
I asked this, tell me about this place. And
All right. So he looks frightened. He says,
I cast Zone of Truth. Actually,
okay,
I
what does
cast-
that do?
I will show you in 1 second.
Well, I will
He's
listen.
gonna have to make a save. He's gonna
Yeah.
have to make a saving throw. I will know if he succeeds or fails, and he has to tell the truth if he fails.
Sure.
I just put it. How do I put it in the window? There you go.
Yeah, no worries. Whatever, man. You can read it
No,
to
I
me.
have one, thank you.
What's the
And it's a
save he's got to make?
Charisma DC 16.
All right, 16 save, charisma.
And it's a 15-foot radius, so I kind of keep it centered on him. But basically,
You
if
get
he
the
fails-
sense that he's been wrapped in the lasso of truth.
Excellent.
Well, see, he just spits out everything he knows then, right? So he's telling you that this is the warehouse. This warehouse belongs to, well, they just call him Mayhem. So that's the group leader that runs this. So, in a nutshell, this is a warehouse used for black marketing of things, people, goods, anything possible. And Mayhem is the name of the guy who runs it.
Got it.
Right. So, and then this guy, he's basically a low-level guard. He works in the, as you found him in here, he works in the taking care of the horses and stuff in here. But he also is is sent out on missions, right? So he's not like this little helpless dude, but he's a low-level rogue, let's say, who's been assigned to the stables for now.
Does
So
the
where-
name Craven mean anything to you?
He doesn't know the name Craven.
Where are the secret doors?
Let's see.
That's a good question.
He's not privy to any secret doors.
Alright.
He's being honest. He's not privy to any secret doors in here. You can
what other
ask him.
question?
Yeah, go
If he
ahead.
doesn't know Craven,
You like
Have you-
cheese?
He likes cheese.
do you
Right.
like cheese?
as soon as we
What
realize
would
he
Joel
doesn't have
say?
any,
Poo.
as soon as we realize he doesn't have any access to secret doors, I start going around the perimeter with the wand of secrets, looking for myself.
How many? I can't remember. Is it like 3 charges? And it's just so we
it's-
keep track.
I thought it was 3 charges a day, but
Yeah,
is it-
yeah. Just so we're keeping track. So you fire off the wand whiz, and you don't find any secret doors in the stables. Just to be honest with you.
all right.
So where is Mayhem? Where can we find him?
He's unaware where he hasn't seen Mayhem for personally in a while. He tells you he doesn't have a lot of access to Mayhem. Every once in a while there'll be a mission or something that's large enough to include him. So he's met Mayhem, but he hasn't seen him in a while, right? So
Is,
He's
What does
been-
he
May-
look like?
Is he a dragonborn?
No, Mayhem is a
Or is he a
well,
rat folk?
what do we call them? Ashmere, the celestial. Azamar. He's an Azamar. Yep. He's not a rat folk. Yep.
Surrounded by assholes.
He's surrounded by assholes. He's an Asmere. Yep. And he is so this is his warehouse, right? And so he's been working for him for a while, and it's a pretty lucrative. He's willing to spill everything, right? So as I said, they move everything.
Okay.
People, whatever it is.
Where is anything valuable right now in here?
Oh, in the center of the warehouse. Like, so what you guys are on, he tells you you're in the northern part of the stables, right? And the main entrance to the place is, let me check my map.
Why do that?
The main entrance to this place is on the southwest. There's he tells you there's a porch over there that'll be guarded, but it's on the southwest in the middle of the building. So he can estimate that there's anywhere between 30 and 50 people at any one time in this in the warehouse doing different things, right? So there's guards and everything from cooks to guards to leadership at any one time could be in this area.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 9 for each of us to kill.
That's right. Not a problem with Pat.
Not a problem.
What is our goal here?
We are trying to
get more experience points.
Yep.
We're trying to find information about Craven.
Oh yeah, that too.
You were trying to find information about Craven, right? Because you guys
I
are
just
trying
was
to
wondering how killing all these angry people would get us that.
They're not angry. They're just
thieves.
villainous.
They're the low-life scum of the planet and should be wiped from the face of the earth.
Oh my God! What kind of paladin do we have? He wants to kill everything.
My goal is to tattoo my fists on any creature.
Hey.
Oh, wait.
They're evil. They're not nice. So
can you detect good or evil?
Only if you cast a spell.
I was just gonna say you're assuming a lot. Maybe he's
neutral.
Could be chaotic neutral.
Really?
Sometimes they deliver
a fencing place.
Sometimes
evil, chaotic neutral. What's the difference?
Could be lawful neutral.
That's right. He could be lawful evil too.
They're worse.
You don't get the sense that this guy is particularly evil. Maybe the circumstance of his life has put him at this, that he had no choice but to move stuff.
I assume if he renounces all his past sins and is willing to walk in the light of the Lord.
If you will let him go, he will do anything you wish of him, my lord.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
He's in his zone of truth.
He's in his zone of truth.
Oh, really? Wait, you're right. So if we let you go, will you turn yourself into the authorities?
No. What do you think? I'm a fool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to pay for your crimes.
He struggles with pain as he tells you he will not turn himself in. Whatever the punishment is for, right? So.
Will you go tell your mother you've been a bad boy?
Yep.
Looks like we'll have to kill him.
We're not killing him.
What? You just said he was the evil scum of the world.
Bad cop here, Jay.
Yeah. Bad cop,
He's
bad
part
cop.
of the party now. He's part of our party, and he has to come
Bad
along
cop,
with
worst
us.
cop.
We'll give him a name. His name is...
Shithead.
His name is Renert. Renert.
Does this
These
have
chicken wings were really good.
Nice.
the other rafters?
What's that?
Are there rafters?
Oh, yeah. It's a little vaulted ceiling. But what it seems to be is like this building was attached to the warehouse, right? So the warehouse is actually taller. You know what I mean? So they basically built this on to... the warehouse looks like an extension of a bunch of buildings kind of joined together over time. Does that make sense?
Yep,
And this one
well,
is
what
like...
I was wondering is,
this line's pushed up against the wall and built out for, attached to the warehouse.
if we move him away from the wall, throw the rope over a rafter and suspend him while he's tied up so he can't get away so we can turn him in later.
You could try. He is a crafty rat man.
But he's all tied
Are
up.
you sure that we can't use him?
It's up to
That's
you
fine.
guys.
We're leaving him
Define
tied
use.
up. You're gonna define use.
So is anybody
think we just
watching
go-
who's watching out the door where the main door to the
Hexen Brew.
Hexen
No.
Brew, you have a really
Jill.
high passive perception, right?
18.
All right. You are sensing that Jay was right, and there are things moving about on the rooftops of adjacent buildings, and maybe through the shadows of nearer building.
They're coming
are-
toward us.
Are the
Oh, there.
walls
Prepare
stone
yourselves.
or wood? Are
The
the
walls
stone or
around you
wood?
to the north walls wood, south and east wall are wood, but I'm sorry, not the east and west wall are wood, but the main wall below you to the north is stone. You know, so the one to the warehouse. Like I was saying, it's like it has a warehouse that this is attached to almost. You know, it's not like chintzy bullshit, but like this was
Hey,
built
sure,
up
dude.
next to you know, so the building was built and this is attached to the building.
Hey, spellcaster dudes. Anyone have a cool spell that like turns rock to mud
I don't know.
or something like that?
Let me see. I have a brand new spell that I haven't played with yet.
I cuffed
Do
this
that
guy
on your own
again,
time.
just to knock him out, Rob.
All right, cool. All right. Let's give him a saving throw. See if he dies. You can always roll a 1.
Hey, I'm using my fist, not a weapon.
All right, you strike him and he goes unconscious. He seems to be
Cool.
faintly breathing.
Cool.
Hey, it could happen
No, we-
if he rolled a 1, he would have died.
Okay. All right, I drag him out of the way, and
Just-
I move over here to get ready.
No,
for
that's not
whatever's
quite it, Wiz.
Coming through.
I have the fist of somebody or other
Cool.
that
All right.
can.
That sounds very personal.
I don't want to know where it's been.
Maximilian's earthen grasp.
Oh, nice. You can
Yeah,
grab
that
on
just
to
reaches
stuff.
up and grabs things.
Yes, but you wanted to
Wow.
hold him.
No,
No,
I
he-
wanted to melt a hole in the wall so we can go into the.
Wants to smash through the wall. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
So
is
as
there
you
some-
guys are debating
I
on
can
what to
just
do,
teleport the wall.
Huh?
What?
you hear a female voice from other side of the from the other side of the doors, basically, the voice is you can tell it's one of the Celestials because they have their interesting voice. You know, it's a little bit different because they're descended from angels or whatever. And she's inviting you to come out and join us. We know you're in there. Please be our guest. Come out and join us.
Be
Bob's
our
not home,
guest,
man.
Be our guest.
And you can hear it. It sounds like it's been augmented. You know how like Wiz can do the thing where she's like ah. So the voice is being brought. What is that ever that it's called? You know the
Thaumaturgy.
the thaumaturgy kind of thing to broadcast her louder. But she seems it's very polite and very matter of fact. You know what I mean? She's doesn't seem angry.
So it wasn't like a charm spell or something. She just
Nope, it was an actual invitation that went out loudly throughout the area. Yep.
I yell back, Bob's not home, man.
Nobody's here. Nobody's
shark.
home.
Hey, Wiz, do you have a shield spell?
No,
We're
I
not
have a wall. I have a
home.
wall of stone.
I look around the corner. What do I see? Do I see anything out there?
All right, cool guys. I'm gonna pull you into another map. It's gonna take me just a moment to do. You're gonna the area
What did
you're
you
in.
want to do, Chris?
So the area you guys are gonna be
Cast
in.
a shield spell on you so that way you don't get hit by arrows.
Oh,
Let's see. Parties.
Better him than me.
Boop, boop. You guys are gonna
I'm not so sure.
imagine the room you're in right now is the same room you're in. It's just gonna look a little different. It's kind of like a rooftop view of the same place, if that makes sense.
Okay, but we're still inside.
But you're
Okay.
still in the same stable. But the stable itself's gonna disappear. It's almost like you're standing on the roof. It was the easiest way to do this. But let me pull. I have to pull in. Oh, I could just do this for Chris with the button I created for him. I can summon his wolf pack.
I'm surprised while you're doing that. I'm surprised there are that many people in the stands at this game.
So I'm gonna
Super spreader.
partially. I'm
Are
gonna
they-
partially
are they
open the
filling
door a little bit.
25%?
All
God, no.
right.
What's the
This is like
20?
75%.
Really?
All
Well,
right.
there's a lot of cutouts.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys, I'm going to pull you over. There we go. All right, do you see? So you're basically in the same shape you're in, but you're looking, instead of seeing the thing, you're seeing like you were standing on the roof, but you're in the room. You can see these are the doors. All right?
Got it. I look out the door and peek through the door and try to see.
I'm gonna
if
pull
I
the
can
doors wide open so you can kind of see what you're looking at. I understand
Okay.
I understand what you're doing as a player, right? So I'm gonna give you as
Yep.
much vision as you can. All right, so that's kind of what you can see. It's a little bit of an open plaza. You can see. I don't know what Jay's vision range is compared to the other guys. No, it's nighttime.
Oh, it's nighttime.
Yep.
No.
But you
Yeah.
can see over here. There's a building with a tree. Oh, it's kind of hard for you guys to see. Well, that's because of who was ever standing. I'm just gonna do that. Yep. Basically, I'm just moving Grazim because I control Grazim. There's an open plaza here, right out in front of you guys. All right.
Bro, there's something weird going on with the vision. It's like I got a half circle and then nothing else.
I wonder why. Because you're a human.
Oh no, but if I walk through there, I still see nothing.
Here, let me
but
push you out there.
Yeah,
It's interesting. I see. Hey, I'm just gonna push your way out. You won't see anything you don't need.
It's working for me.
Can you see
It
normal
goes
now?
away.
Not for me. So okay. So apparently, is there a light source anywhere out there?
Yeah, there are. But let me look at your token,
Okay.
Ben, just to make
Yeah.
sure.
It's just doing something.
Your token might have something funky on it.
That's okay. If I can't see, I can't see.
No, you should. Oh, I think this is a new token that I didn't save on you, so we can fix you up. All right.
That's
so.
I mean,
So
I don't
you're
have night.
sweet on
I
him?
don't have night vision.
No, but I did give a little bit of vision to everybody. So you don't have night vision, but let's. How did I do this
I'm
for
an elf.
humans?
I'm an elf. I have night vision.
Yeah, you guys do. You know, I'm gonna do what I did for everybody else, Jay. Scott, sorry, hold on. I gave
Yeah,
them
that's good.
because everybody's got a little bit of a light source on them, you know, and then
How
My
about
belly
if I
button.
give him the gem of brightness?
Everyone will see us, including the people outside.
40. I think they know you're in here,
It doesn't help if you're stupid.
so you should suddenly be
Hey,
able to
Wiz,
see a
why
little
don't you
bit
just
better.
set the whole
Scott.
place on fire with a wall of fire.
Okay.
We could do that.
So I don't see.
Okay, there you go. Thank you, sir.
You got it. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna save your token so we don't have
Got
this
it.
problem. Don't move your token for a sec. I'm gonna save your token so we shouldn't have this problem in the future. Remove.
Do you hear me, Rob? What happens if I give him the gem of brightness?
Well, you can turn it on and we can do stuff.
It's delicious.
All right. There we go. All right, we're back to
So
the
do I
game.
see? Do I see the voice? Do I see the
It did have a
whoever?
little.
You don't
person
see. Oh, go ahead and give me a perception roll. We'll see what you can see.
All right, I'm doing my check. Perception.
Yep. You're trying to
Perception
see what you can figure out. 11.
Oh.
Nope, you don't see anybody at an 11. Everybody else can do checks if they want to.
So
I'm gonna
show
do-
yourself.
Yeah.
Who is speaking? If you wish to barter with us, I must see you.
All right, and hold on one sec. I want to do a check for Grazim too. Check. Perception. Perception. Man, that took too long.
I got a 14.
Yep. Nobody has seen anything yet. Do I get one from Chris?
I have limited. I'm
What
not
am
gonna
I
roll 'cause
doing?
I have limited vision. So.
Give me a perception check to see if you can see. You guys all have limited vision, but you know
Okay.
it is a little
Sorry,
moonlighty
I
out
was still
there.
kind of eating.
Yeah, I get it. It's moonlight too, right? So it's not completely pitch black like you're in a dungeon or something. Cool. All right.
I don't see anything.
Nobody gets a sense of what's happening, but upon Jay's request. All right, let me do this. Don't anybody move for a sec. This on the corner here,
Yeah,
a lady that looks like this appears to you guys.
The wolves got a 20.
All right, so she appears on the corner of that building, right? Good for the wolves. So the wolves growl and as they do that, hold on one sec, fellas. People, little rat people of all different types, they start appearing on the roofs all around you guys. But they are revealing themselves so you can see that they're there.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I do. I use one of my divine senses to detect Fae, undead, celestial. What is it?
Well, if you can detect celestials, she is one. Everybody else is
Hang on.
not.
I didn't think they were, but I'm just trying to. Let me just check what this is.
But I would assume that a normal Ajmir, whatever they're called, would
celestial
also.
fiend or undead.
They're not fiends or undead in the sense of evil. No.
Okay,
Well,
but she's a
But
celestial.
she could be evil. Yeah, she's one of the. Well, you can tell what she is from the. You guys recognize them as, like one of the races. So
Got it.
she's the. I can never pronounce their race right. And she's standing on the corner of the building, and she's like, so she appears in front of you. She's extremely charismatic, like a 20 charisma. One of the
Not
more
any better
beautiful
than
people.
me.
Well,
I
you're
am-
extremely
Well,
handsome too. Everybody else is stunned to see two people of such charisma together in one
Great.
location. Well, Wiz
Yeah,
might
it's
have a
great,
20,
though.
I don't know.
I
He had
shake my
at least a
hair.
19, right?
And she returns the hair shake with a glancing glance of beauty.
Oh.
All right,
Oh
so
boy.
she
So what
appears
do
on
you-
the corner, and she says, "Beware! You are under the you guys are under the arrows of my compatriots, right? And you can get the sense that there's quite a few of these dudes moving around up on the roofs and stuff, and you can see there's a few little trees. So although your vision might not be able to catch them up, but you get the sense that you're surrounded by
What's your name?
little rat dudes." She's like,
Your name.
"Names are not important.
They
What
are
is it?
very important.
They are not important to us. To
I step up and I
the
say, "What would
servants
you?"
of them." Go ahead.
I step up and I say, "What would you have of us?"
And she's like, "Silence, bitch!" And she turns, back to face. She only is addressing Jay right now. Does that make sense?
He is our party leader.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I burst into flames,
Oh, you want to start?
using my
Okay.
flames of Felagros.
Oh, so much for that.
Somebody's a little hot under the collar.
All right. So as you
Oh, boy.
burst into flames, Wiz, up on the roof above where you guys are, you see more of these creatures. They leap of the rat folk. They leap down on the roof,
Neth,
And they-
hold.
and they're drawing their bows on you guys.
Hold, hold.
Anyways, and then after she does that, she completely turns to her friendly voice and readdresses Jay. And she asks, "Why have you invaded our warehouse? What, pray tell, are you doing?" She asks you what the hell you're doing breaking into her warehouse.
Not important.
Break it. We just walked in the front door.
You did slay
Yeah,
a couple of my
nothing.
compatriots, I imagine. I
So-
can see the blood trails of my brethren. But
They attacked us
but
first. Too.
I am a forgiving overlord. I mean, anyway,
Celestial.
forgiving celestial. I'm willing to compromise.
So, can we assume that your name is Mayhem?
I am not. My name's not important, but I am not Mayhem. I do have a
Interesting.
proposal for adventurers such as yourself, if you are willing to listen, rather than die. And all the guys are draw their bows back a little bit more.
Your threats do not scare us, but let me ask. We are here.
As you say that, Jay, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like 26 arrows land at your feet, like none of them hit you, but they all shoot right at your feet.
And I look unfazed.
I, on the other hand, call up my miniature meteors so that I have 10 spinning, flaming meteors spinning around my head.
Oh, crap.
So much for getting out of this. Okay.
Careful, bitch. She looks at you.
I shoot one at her feet.
My patience lasts only so long.
So, what is your offer? And we are here. I'm not good at this, but we're on.
Of course, I'm not a
investigating.
great game role player either. Cool. What was that? You're here to do what?
We're on a mission from God.
Yeah, we're on a mission from God. I'm looking for the penguins.
All right. Do you tell her this story? What you're saying? You know, like how far do you
don't
go?
say-
Is what.
I don't say who. I just say
Yeah, got it.
we're looking around for information about not a character, but an evil individual by the name of Craven, and trying to learn more about him and his what he's doing.
All right. So
That's all I
she
say. I
contemplates.
don't-
Of course, you don't give away the whole thing, right?
Yep.
You don't give the milk away for free. Of course.
We don't know if she's working with Craven.
That's right. Most
Well-
likely, but I think they were. Anyways,
We'll see.
so
the
she
action, right?
contemplates for a moment. She says, "I personally have no connection to Craven, but our master, Mayhem, might. But there comes here's the rub." So she tells you a story that Mayhem was recently picked up by the authorities, and he's scheduled to be killed 2 days hence.
Sounds good.
And they're keeping him at the yeah, it does sound good, unless you need him alive. They're keeping him at Joraya Prison, which you know, Jay, is out in the bay, so it's kind of like Alcatraz, their version of Alcatraz. If you rescue Mayhem, I'm certain he will be helpful to your situation. If you choose to help us, we will help you.
Why do I have to be a paladin in situations like this?
I don't know, man. It's always
I
fun,
can
though.
burn the place to the ground.
But yeah, so basically, she's offering you a deal. She tells you that you get the well, you know now. Mayhem is picked up by the authorities. He's got 2 days to live, and if you rescue him, they're willing to help you guys.
Help us find.
Lead you to information about Craven or whatever, right? Like, if the biggest problem is that the religious leader of the capital city, who I'm sure has the ear to the king, is a homicidal maniac that's connected to the Lord of Illusion. You know, that seems like a big problem.
I get a sense that when I said the name Craven, that did she give any inkling away if I do?
No,
like
she's too good to read.
He has a poker face.
She's got a poker face.
Hey, you know, it was worth.
You gotta
a shot.
try.
You get the sense that
Say we poke her in the
she's
face.
no low-level scumbag. You get what I mean? Like,
Oh, she's no.
no, I'm just saying. Like, you can tell you guys are 10th level too. It's like Scott said, you're halfway to gods, right? She herself is not, for the faint of heart to be dealt with.
I say, well, that seems like a meager amount for you to give us for doing something so important to you. How about if you sweeten the deal a little, and we'll guarantee we get him out before he gets killed?
Do you let this
shake my head.
Do you let this bitch speak for you? He says to Jay. She says to Jay. She basically keeps dismissing.
Yeah, I
Neth
noticed.
like she's not alive.
I'm thinking. Give me a second. I'm just thinking through.
All right, you're thinking it through. Scott, as you try, I know you can dodge arrows. As you start moving that way, you get shot. Your feet, arrows are coming at your feet. You get what I mean? They're trying to contain you. They're like boom, but you can tell. Basically, you guys are completely surrounded from where the arrows are coming from. So.
All right, that's kind of what I wanted to know.
Yep. Well, you know that now.
So
you
I
can
tell her
see
there's
some of the
this
guys on the
eagle.
roofs behind you and stuff right now. I imagine, right? So.
So I tell her we need a minute, and what do you
Yes.
think? I have a problem.
Take a moment.
I have a problem.
Your
freeing-
deaths are of no concern to me. I don't know, something like that. She's like,
Well, it
take your
seems like-
time. We
it
can
seems
kill
like-
you
well,
ourselves.
Let's go back in the stable for a moment.
All right, cool.
let's,
You guys could go back in the stable.
Yeah, let's go hang out in the stable for a second.
Let me
Right?
find the stable. There you are. You're back in the stables.
Hey, Scott's got a video camera. Cool.
It's a sentry gun.
Nice. He's blasting at people.
Okay. So
What's
Is there some way we can tunnel through this wall?
Oh, you could try to escape, yeah.
Oh yeah, I can. Can I telekinesis a piece of wall?
Doubtful.
I think
I
we
don't
should
know.
do what you're proposing.
It's up to you
Pretty much
guys.
it sounds like what the dungeon is designed to do is the correct thing to do, because
Well-
the fighter way out of it doesn't get us anything. We might live, we might die, but it clearly sounds like this is what the next step of what we're supposed to do.
You guys can do
I will-
anything you want, Pat. I'm prepared. So
I let them know. I basically I will go along with the plan, but I have a hard time letting this guy go free, and I will do what I can to put him back in jail or kill him.
you tell that to your friends or her.
To these guys,
All
not to
right,
her.
cool. All right.
But if we're gonna go forward, then I just wanted these guys to agree, and if everybody agrees, then that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we let her know. Sure.
All right. So you guys are back out here with her. All right. So you make an agreement with her to try to rescue. He goes by Mayhem. He must have another name, but that's his thing.
Odd.
All right. So she informs you that his death is scheduled for 2 days hence at noon, high noon, in the square of there's a place called, what did I call it? I believe it's called the Fairgrounds. So they're scheduled to hang him in the fairgrounds in 2 days, and he's being held at, as I said, Joraya Prison. Joraya, let me pronounce it correctly. Joraya Prison, which you know is on the island out in the bay. So,
10 minutes ago it was Joraya.
all right. Well,
Uriah Heep.
She's phonetically challenged like myself.
have an
Remember
idea.
Uriah Heep?
I don't remember, but okay.
I do.
All
I
right.
have an idea.
What's the idea?
I don't know.
So, and they, well, you guys, I'm sure you would ask, right? Like, the prison is pretty well defended, right? And they have not, even this organization hasn't figured out how to get there without, and free their leader without dying, right? So,
Yep.
just so you get the sense, it's not easy. Is that what she's telling you?
Oh, probably not going to go in and try to break him out. I'm going to talk. Well, we will talk to people and figure out if we can't get him out without that.
Oh! Ooh.
All right.
All right,
right,
now,
So can she give us any other details about this place before we go?
No, other than it's out on the island, right? None of she has sent. Of course, they've tried to free him themselves, and no one has returned, right?
are there
they've tried to
walls
get out
around
there.
this place?
Yeah, basically it's an island. So they can describe it. It's out in the bay, and just kind of like San Francisco, right? Strong current bay, elevated island out there. You got to scale the sides to get up. There is a wall. It's guarded by the same Raven folk that were guarding Craven himself. They're the guards at that particular prison, and they have approaching. There's guard towers on the edges of the island that overlook the water. So they've tried to approach in a few different ways and haven't been able to get there unseen.
All right,
Right,
here's a whacked out idea, you guys. If we can get up onto the wall from a side of the island that they wouldn't expect us, I could use my telekinesis to take the whole the whole hanging platform from inside and bring it outside, and then we can all get on it and use it as a boat to get back to the shore.
You guys can try anything you want.
Just an idea.
Here's another idea.
Yes.
Sorcerer and druid. You both have
Scott
the
could just
ability-
pick him up and run across the water.
There you go. Run,
That works too.
run.
But so our sorcerer and druid both have the ability to polymorph things, correct?
Oh, so do I.
Yeah, you are the sorcerer.
Yeah, you are the sorcerer.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I was a sorceress.
We're gender neutral here. Well,
I have a ring of water walking I can use.
We are now to the point where. So I'm a sorceress.
Okay.
Put your
here's-
pronouns in your character sheets.
Well, what I'm thinking is try to find a way using the polymorph spell to essentially replace him with something and essentially walk out with him polymorphed into something else.
Ooh, I never
so
thought of that.
So they don't notice that he is missing.
That could be cool too. See, role playing, baby. All right.
Sure.
Because if we find something that could potentially, maybe we could find someone that we could potentially pay to be a willing polymorph subject. Obviously, to come in with us, so we don't have to worry about
Sure.
a signature on that side.
Yeah.
And he would probably be more than willing to change his form to
Cool. How would you get out there? Well, no, I'm
Mr.
Grant
So the rat-
Savant asks, how are we going to get out to the prison?
We need an invite.
What's that?
What?
We need an invite.
Ooh, how do we get an invite to the prison?
Perhaps
We could have the wolves create a submarine.
or
Or a plane.
All right, I
Or-
love it. I love it. Go ahead.
or perhaps we could go all Star Wars on this and put handcuffs on the Wookiee.
I told you this wasn't going to work.
We could transport
I
a
could
prisoner.
use my ring of water walking, go across, and then attach it to an arrow and shoot it back to you guys. And then the next person can wear it, come across, and then keep shooting it back over.
It might be more
everyone
than
goes.
600 yards out to the prison, but I like the
I mean-
idea.
I can fly and I can swim.
Oh, yeah, you guys
so-
could get there for those reasons, yeah. Oh, well,
Well, how many of us do
Grazim
we
is
need?
asking, in all honesty, like, we'd have to make it look somehow like if we were going to prison swap, we have to have a reason to be in the prison, right? Like, are we going to arrest
So
somebody and bring them to the prison? Are we going to...
I could
what I
go
mean?
to the. So through the connection through the sanctuary, would they allow me to go to the prison and say that I need to speak to Mayhem and let me in and talk to him and let these guys do whatever it is they're going to do?
You could try. You've never been there, but certainly you could try. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So rather than pull you into
I'll
a
go in the
screen,
front. You guys go
your
around the
mentor
back.
Can help us.
so who are you going to go see to try to get permission?
Well, here, Jay. Someone should go with you,
Okay.
because that way we could polymorph him into whoever goes with you, essentially, and walk out the front door with him.
We'll need.
Gentlemen, I still have the scroll of time stop.
Oh.
So if we can get there, we could stop everything that's happening, grab him, and leave.
Okay, you need to read that spell pretty carefully, Wiz. It only works for you.
Yeah, and I think
And the
it's only
second you
momentarily.
And the second you try to actually interact with something else in the world, in any way, shape, or form,
I would just go by myself.
Oh, but you can't cast polymorph, right?
No, I can't. That's part of the issue, right? So I'm just thinking.
because if we can get him out without noticing, we won't raise a ruckus. If we can somehow manage.
What if
to
we bring our captive rat?
Yeah. All right, so
I mean,
we
he
don't
may
get
not be
stuck.
willing to participate.
Where do you guys want to go to try to? You're going to return to the religious leader. What did we name him? Isran, and try to make your way to the prison to talk to Mayhem, or are you going to try to deliver
Ishkar.
another prison, Ishkar, and we're going to try to
Ishkar.
deliver another prisoner, or are you going to try to convince him to let you go talk to Mayhem himself?
I don't know. I'm
Up to
at a
you
loss.
guys.
Whatever. I
Up
like
to you
Scott's
guys.
idea. It's just a matter of who do we
We-
bring with us to.
Yeah, well,
So, it's all right. First of all, are we agreed on an idea? What's the idea?
Well, actually, here's if Jay and Chris go.
all right.
Chris can polymorph this loser.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then Chris, if you then wild shape into something
Wait a-
else, Chris, do you lose the concentration?
What was that?
You're mumbling, Scott.
No, I get what he's saying. So if you wild shape into like a mouse, I can put you in my pocket. We can walk in. You could polymorph him into another mouse, and we basically walk out with you as two mice.
Oh. Ooh.
Can you maintain concentration when you wild shape back in from human form or from your form back into another animal?
Yes.
And can you use the polymorph spell in your mouse form?
No, he'd have to wild shape
Become
out of
back
it.
to a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cast
But
the
I
spell
could-
and then concentrate. Right.
But do they let you out of the room if the guy's missing?
Well,
Or did I just give that?
all
Did I
these
just give that to the
questions.
DM?
All these questions.
Let's just go back and attack the people we were.
Yeah, no
you
kidding.
guys could win this fight. You could definitely win this fight.
I can do a lot of stuff. I think that's a great idea.
All right, that's what we're gonna try.
All right, walk me through it.
So I'm gonna go to the prison.
All right.
Chris is gonna wild shape into something very small that I can put in a pocket.
I'm going to
Hopefully-
nibble on his nut.
Ow.
turbo in the rectum.
This does
Turbo
not
in the
sound.
rectum.
This doesn't sound good.
He's got a 20 charisma.
I'm gonna try
Lemmiwinks.
try to get them to let me go talk to this guy.
Cool.
I have a cover story, and when they let us go talk to this guy, we'll Chris wild shape out. He'll polymorph them, and then we get two little animals that I can put in my pocket, and we can leave.
All right, cool. So the
Anyways.
rest of the party's going to stay behind.
How about if we figure some way of making a distraction at the time of the switchover?
The
You
problem
three.
is if we make a distraction, you may actually take and put more guards at the exits.
Oh, I don't know what we're talking about here.
thought
The
it was the
taint.
funny. Sorry.
The taint is everywhere once
It
you've heard
is. So anyway, go ahead, you guys. I'm sitting in the corner.
We
I'm
have
gonna
no
relay script.
taint. All right, so you approach this guy. So you see another one of those. You can kind of tell through his robes, Chris, that he's also one of the celestial beings. But he's privately sitting over there, sipping away, wearing his cloak, sipping away on a bottle of mead by himself in the corner. But he
Who's
looks.
got the highest charisma in our group besides Jay?
me.
All right.
Well, Scott and Wiz, why don't you go straighten this out?
Wait, what?
I've been pointed in the right direction for my internal force sense.
That's right. Your sense tells you that this is. This seems
I
to
need
be.
to come up here.
Yeah, right here. See, there's a guy, strange-looking guy over here. All right. As you approach, he looks suspiciously at you, Isamu. You introduce yourself.
I introduced myself.
All right. Since we're such crappy role players, give me a charisma roll. See if you charm your way into him.
I got all that.
Oh! This guy is unimpressed by you. And he reaches slowly into his robes, and you see him grab the hilt of a weapon. And he basically says,
Wiz, you better fix this.
"Can I
Why he
help
grabbed
you?"
his weapon.
He's got his voice is also in that celestial tone.
I come up to next to him on the other side.
All right.
And I let my cloak of elven kind slip down off of my lovely naked shoulders.
Oh boy.
Allowing just enough of my breasts to push through.
See,
to
this is
make
role
him-
playing.
To make him look. And I say, we need to talk to your master now.
All right. Hold on one sec, Wiz. Let me do something. Oh, let me do this, guy. I'm just going to roll a reaction roll to see how charmed he is by you.
Like a celestial.
All right,
machine.
Wiz.
Get along so
He
well.
immediately removes his hand off the hilt of his dagger, and he seems to be enthralled by the presence of such a strange-looking creature. He's like, "I've never seen one such as you. Please, join me for a drink." And he kind of waves off at Samu.
It's okay. I have no charisma anyway.
You got no charisma.
That was
Why'd
my
you
previous
try?
guy.
You had a +1 charisma? Oh, my God. All right, Wiz. He
That's what I
asked
said. I
you to
killed
join
off
him
my
for a
crew.
drink. So he
I killed
says,
off my role player.
does Pat have charisma? Pat's over there drinking.
I haven't started drinking yet.
Oh,
But I
what?
don't have,
Where
I
the
don't
hell
have
is Fun
charisma.
Pat? I'm disappointed I don't have Fun Pat. Where's
I
Fun
look at
Pat?
him and I say, I hope you have
Don't get
something
drunk.
hot enough for me.
Woo-hoo-hoo. This is weird, flirting with your professor.
Like
So
it's
yeah.
your first time.
Got an 11 charisma.
You're an
I've got
ugly
a 12.
for an elf. That's pretty crappy.
Drink.
All right, Wiz. He definitely escorts you on, and he waves over the little rattling bartender. Comes over, and he orders the finest hot mead. And then as she runs off, and he's a little bit enamored by you, and he says, "My master." I'm not quite sure what you mean by that.
Hey, Wiz, you remember what we're trying to do here?
Yeah, we were trying to get to the guy in the room. And I
Prison.
thought that would be, I thought this guy was guarding him.
No,
No,
this guy is in the
no.
room.
We're looking for someone, information from someone that's been inside to give us an idea of what we're getting into.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, so I start a conversation with him and we start talking about things. And I mention, what's it like living this close to this giant prison? It must be horrifying.
All right, just give
Have
me
you ever seen the inside?
I don't want to make you say on a roll, Wiz, but yes. So over the course of time, because you discover
All right,
that.
well, let me just give you a charisma roll.
All right, give me one, just in case there's a 1 involved.
Whoa, it was low, but it
almost.
But it's
wasn't
not
a
so
1.
bad. So over time, you guys put a few tankards of whatever mead, and eventually you find out that his name is Gav Asani, and he is actually he's bragging, but you don't know, right? That he's the only person that's ever escaped the prison, right? So as he gets drunker and drunker, he's starting to tell you stories about how he escaped the prison, Joraya Prison. So there is no reason to believe that he might not be. He's lying to you guys. So as time goes on and on for a little while, a couple. I'm gonna make them appear here. Let's see. Where is my button? Ah, boring us to death without my button. A couple guards pop through the door. So Jay, everybody kind of notices them. The couple city guards or whatever you want to call them, they appear through the main door. The place goes silent. So Wiz, you notice that Gav himself, he in mid conversation with you, this little spot where you are, his particular seat, he can see the main door.
Yep.
You can see that he suddenly like sobers up kind of for a moment as he sees the guard goes. And he's like, and he starts to like stumble and lose concentration on you. And he's like, you'll have to excuse me for a moment. And Gav starts to walk out. He punches down into his cloak, and he starts moving over here towards the. You can see that there's a large window over here, and he's like moving over towards the window. And he
doesn't go down the stairs or up those stairs?
No, he doesn't go up. He's going towards the back over here. But you notice he moves with extraordinarily. He's very well. Let me see what he would roll. But
Life.
He moves with great stealth.
All right, I flip up my cloak of Elvenclind again, and I follow him.
All right, cool. So he moves over towards this window over here, and so these guards come in. So Pat, you can hear them. They come over and they start questioning this bartender. One of the guard comes over and starts questioning the bartender, and the description he's given to the bartender sounds a lot like this guy Gav that your compatriot's been talking to, and they're kind of been looking for him. Pat, give me a perception roll.
Hey, Rob?
Yeah.
I trip and fall over and knock this table over.
All right, cool. That's a good idea. All right. I hear a cheer come from the other room. Did the Tampa Bay Buccaneers suddenly score?
Wrong. Yeah.
All right, cool. So the distraction works really good. And as you do that, you see Gav slip through the window. Boom. He ends up outside. Like as the room is distracted momentarily. Gav like moves out the window.
I'm streaming, so I'm behind.
Oh, no. Gav quickly moves through the window, very stealthily out the window.
Hey, Gronk just scored.
That's what we heard. I heard a giant cheer.
Jay's on internet delay.
All right, so you're following behind him, Wiz, right? So you're right here. You see Gav. So because you're concentrating on him, he actually, give me a perception roll, Wiz.
Yep.
All right.
Who are these? So they're guard. Are they city
They look
guards?
to be city guards. But, you can give me a perception roll, too.
14.
All right, Wiz, Scott's little thing was enough of distraction for you not to see. He, suddenly just disappears, but you assume he went out the window. Like, he literally moved that well out the window. You're like, holy shit.
All right, well, he's still
Jay,
got info
you rolled a
so
6?
I follow him.
All right, cool. So you're over by the window. You can see. All right, cool. Is Wiz is Chris going out with him? Let me try this thing for.
Yeah, I'm going.
All right, cool. Hold on one sec. I want to do. I always forget Grazim exists. All right. So Grazim moves over to you, Pat.
I mean, Scott can always catch up.
Yep. So Scott did the distraction. You guys went out the window. I'm going to move you guys onto a different thing. With Jay, what are you going to do? You staying here?
I was staying at the front. I'm at that table by the front door, and I was just. My only question was, do I recognize these? Not them personally.
Well, you rolled a perception of 10. They look right to you guys. But Grazim moves up to you, Pat, and he's like, something. He whispers in your ear, something seems wrong about this guard to him. Like it doesn't make sense.
Okay, well, I'm not there to hear that, so I'm just sitting there.
But he just rolls an exceptionally high roll, so he does all right. All right, hold on. So I got to separate you guys a little bit then. Let's see, where is this thing? Where did I put this? All right, hold on. Sorry, guys. Watch the game. Enjoy. It's so much fun.
It's commercials.
So it was Wiz and Chris that made it out, right?
Yep.
So Neff and Hexen Brew All right. I'm gonna put you guys kind of. The angle might seem a little bit strange when you guys come out, but don't let it ruin your experience. I hope.
Okay, Rob.
You
Yeah.
mean worse than usual?
Yeah, I know I'm such a terrible DM, but at least we're playing and having fun.
But well, what would Rob say? I mean, Joel
Well,
say.
Joel, let me push the Joel button.
I
Let's
poo.
do that. All right.
Push the Joel button.
I did. I pushed the Joel button. All right,
Oh,
Wiz and
yeah.
Chris, I'm gonna move you two, and you should pop out into. It should pull you into where I want you to be. Let me know what you see.
New map with a
Did it pull?
garden and a statue with a fountain and a
Yep.
bunch
Can you see
of-
your character?
Yes.
All right. Cool. All right,
And I have
Chris, can
control.
you see your character?
Yes.
All right, cool. So you can see. All right. So when you pop out that window, you guys come out this window here in this building. I just pinged you, right? And this is Gav, right? He's moving away, right? And you can see right here. Oh, maybe you guys can't see. I have to pull him in. There's a figure following behind Gav, and you guys notice him before he notices you. You see this guy right here? This guy right here is moving up behind Gav, right in front of you guys.
Yeah. This is Gav over here.
This is Gav, right? That's Gav, him, right there. And you can see this figure moving out. Now he doesn't look like a guard. He looks more like a dark hooded figure.
Assassin.
And he's moving in behind Gav, and Gav is quickly moving away. All right, so
I try to warn Gav.
you yell. All right, well
I try to warn him.
Cool. I'm gonna put you guys in. Hold on. Where are these guys? Oh, that's not fun. Anyways, Chris and Pat, you, Wiz, you notice other figures moving around too. So I'm gonna pop them in, so I can pull them into the combat. I'm gonna have you guys. I'm gonna roll initiative for everybody, and it'll make it a little bit easier. All right.
Uh-oh.
Well, you guys will be doing stuff inside too, so we'll go back and forth. So.
Yep, that's cool.
Yeah. What happened there? That is strange. Did I get everybody? Why can't I
And
grab
everybody
these
was kung fu fighting.
guys?
Thought you
wait
did
for it.
I thought you did a initiative order.
I am trying. Something's going on a little funky. I'm making
okay.
sure.
Because I saw it pop up for a second, and now it's gone again.
Yeah, it was wrong. It like had some weird characters in it. Here we go. All right. So that dude. All right. All right.
Oh,
here
this
we
isn't
go.
good.
This is not great. What is not good? Is it the football game? Or you can see more than one thing in the initiative.
No, that
All right.
there's
More
six
than-
people going ahead of me.
Yeah. All right, so this cat moves down in front of Gav, but he doesn't quite get to take an action. So you see another one of these figures move down. I don't know if it moved into your vision, guys.
What are they again?
They're
Have we seen
Everything.
they're more of these
Storm giants.
storm giants.
Tell me where they are so I can go fight them.
You like fighting
Storm
storm
giants are
giants, huh?
good.
What is going on here? This is weird. All right.
Yeah, I
hold
got
on.
nothing on initiative.
No, because you guys are in a
Hold on,
different
hold on.
place.
Okay,
You didn't
good.
jump out the window. What's happening
Okay.
is something weird going on with my. I think the APIs took a little bit of a vacation on us.
Poo-poo.
They decided that pooing. Yep. See, I can see the error message there. I'm
I
resetting.
pooped.
All right.
Grazim says there's something weird about these guards. So
Yep.
we're gonna have
Grazim
to-
is like. So he's pointing to you, Pat, and he's trying to call your attention to it, right? So what he sees is like they seem to be disguised as guards, right? Like he saw like a little bit of something appear underneath their clothes that doesn't make sense. So he happened to roll a natural 20. So
Those are not the guards you were looking for.
Ooh,
I don't know
apparently not.
why.
You're
All right,
fast.
so the pull isn't working, but I know the order of stuff. All right, so a couple guys. Do you see these guys that came in? They're moving in towards Gav. It's Wiz and
Yep.
Chris, right? So
Yep.
it's Gav's turn. He kind of moves back in this direction and tries to hide away. All right, it's Hexen Brew's turn.
The Dragon Slayer.
Hexen Brew the Dragon Slayer. So you can, I don't know what you can see, but you can see a couple, there's a guy right in front of you here, and there's a couple more guys that moved in by this,
Here.
I'm not sure what I want to do here.
Claiming
How,
you're part
how
of
far
this.
away are these guys?
let's
From
from
each
you.
other.
One of them is from like 15 feet from you. And this guy is from each other. These two guys are just 30
Yeah,
feet
this-
apart. This first guy is about 35 feet from you. This guy here is 10 feet from you or so. All right. All right, Scott, you're by the window, right?
I can possibly see out the window potentially.
All right. Well, yeah, we're going to give that to you, man. You see something that's just like, you see your boys jumping out the window and then immediately looking like, oh, shit, something's going on.
All right. So, well, there's only two of them in here. So I'm gonna.
Well, we're going to let you join in a sec, right? But I just want to let you
Yeah.
know what was
I
going
can
on
pop
out
out
there.
the window.
Yep. Or you can
I'm
signal
gonna
to your
summon the wolves.
boys. All right, cool. Go ahead and hit your summon button.
I'm
There we
sitting at
go.
the table blissfully ignorant about anything.
Yeah, you rolled a terrible roll. Chris, I'm just going to shrink these guys for you because they grow a little bit. There's the wolves. You put them where you want, bud.
I'm having trouble.
All right, where do you want
The
them?
screen keeps moving on me.
Yeah, I think it's because I have the pull on. I'm going to turn the pull off. So I think that's what's causing us problems. So because we split the group, we've never really done a split combat before, right? So I think that's what's causing some weirdness to happen.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna put it
I'm going to
between
turn it off.
the guy we want to talk to and the bad guys.
All right, so the wolves are right there. Cool.
And then yeah, that's it. That's all I'm doing.
Well, can't you attack this guy?
No,
could.
because that's a spell to get the wolves.
Oh,
So you see a guy that looks like this coming from your left, or from your right, Chris and Wiz. This guy right here. And he makes he pulls up a holy symbol looking thing, but it's an unholy symbol thing. And then towards Gav, and Gav's got to make a saving throw. Let's see. Oh, he rolled a 1! So Gav basically freezes in his pot, freezes in his tracks, like he cannot move. He is trapped.
Let me know when I can jump out the window.
You got it. We're almost there.
Got it.
This guy moves up here. So you see another guy appear. He's kind of surprised to see you guys, and he just stops, right? You can. I don't know if you guys can see him, Wiz and Chris. All right, Wiz. You see, so this guy appeared here. He cast a spell and froze Gav in his tracks. Your turn. You see this guy move up. This guy right here, but he doesn't do anything. He basically reached the end of his movement. You're up, Wiz.
all right. I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna double my magic missiles,
Okay.
and I'm going to do 2 at this guy and 2 at this guy.
You can't separate magic missiles. You can only fire them at one.
I thought when you doubled,
No,
it
when
was
you
like
single 'em, you
2,
can.
1 in each hand.
The only with the twinning, you have to focus on one place. If
Okay.
you do the single, we can split. It's just twin only lets you do one person.
Nope,
with.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I was incorrect, and
Yeah.
I will do it to the guy that just cast the spell.
Got it. All right, so give me
So
your
we're gonna go there.
damage.
We're gonna go magic missile. We're gonna
Magic
throw
missile.
that.
That seems wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, that was. Do you have a Did we create a button for you that does your actual damage?
I don't know what that was. It
That
just said
you hit
magic.
the magic missile spell. I thought we created a button for you. Anyways,
I'm
give
a
me
little silhouette.
give me 8. What is it? You doubled it, right? So give me 8d4 plus 8d4 plus 8 was that if you
Eight-
did a double. Yep.
8d4.
Yeah, 8d4 plus 8. Just do a manual one.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
Thunderbolt of lightning, very, very frightening. Me, Galileo.
All I know
got
is
all-
Jay was into Run DMC and Twisted Sister at the same time. It was really unique at
All
the
right,
time.
33.
I still like them.
I love it.
Me
All right,
too.
Wiz, you do 33 to this guy.
I
And
bought
let
a
me
Run
make-
DMC at the CD at Rite Aid a few years ago.
King of Rock. It's
Cool.
tricky.
Damage has been done.
Tricky.
Let me make his save. All right.
Save.
Yeah, well, he's concentrating on holding Gavin,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So, Gav, he loses concentration, and Gav will be able to move. All right, there's one more person that gets to move.
That was pretty damn good roll there on that.
Yeah, nice, right? All right, Scott,
But
I'm
it
gonna
didn't get
pull you
him.
into this fight. All right, bud.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna push you out and push you into this fight. Hold on one sec.
Oh no! Oh no, Mr. Bill!
What
Yeah, I
happened?
can get nothing
Yeah.
yet.
Nothing. No, that's.
Bay.
I haven't. I have to pull you in. That's all. Take me a second, Scott. I'm gonna push you out the
Nope, no
window. Somehow I made you like tiny. I don't know why. Something. Oh, I know what I did. Anyways, I'm not gonna bore you to death. All right, and I'm gonna pull Scott into this fight here. All right, you should appear, Scott, into the combat. Did you pop through the window?
It popped through a window apparently.
All right.
Okay.
Do you
so
see
I
yourself? I added you to the
I do.
initiative, so when I switch rounds, you
Got
should
it.
be in the fight, right? So let me do the next round. All right. Ooh, let me make sure you appeared. Oh my God, you rolled it. All right, I gotta. I think somehow it got out of descending order, so you're probably faster than you think. But
I'm in the middle.
you're
Yeah.
in the middle. But cool. I want to make sure we added you guys. All right, I'm gonna go back to the other guys for a sec. So, all right. So you guys notice. So everybody in the room, you guys notice your boys
Jumping out the window.
jumping out the window. All right. So Pat, Grazim, and Jay, you notice he jumped out. They jumped out the window. You're like, woo!
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for the guards. That guy, he's oblivious. The guard in front of you, Jay, he seems to see Isamu jump out the window, and he's like, "What?" And he goes to go out the door. So I don't know if
Okay.
you want to smash him for no reason, but he
I
kind
have no idea that there's anything going on with him, so I go this way. So it's what? It's Q, right?
Yeah. And if you do your dash, you can go full 60, right? Not if you're not using your attack.
Okay, I go that way for 60 because I don't know
Cool.
anything about those other guards because they're Grazim and them are not near me.
Cool.
Okay,
Pat.
I head that way to see what's going on.
Pat, you see Jay run full speed across the thing towards the window. Is Pat even in the game? Did I lose a Pat?
That's there.
I'm sitting here.
So you see
guess-
Jay booking towards the window, and you like, no, you probably noticed that Isamu jumped out the window.
What do you think we should do, Grazim? Should we jump out the window
Grazim,
too? Or?
yeah. So Grazim starts booking too, so he can go 60. He
All
gets
right, well-
actually Grazim can make it all the way to the window and out. So Grazim runs full speed and just jumps out the window like a superhero. And I think Pat can make it right to the window. Do you have more than 30 movement, or because you're a ranger, or no? You're not a ranger. So, Pat, you make it right to the window, and
Okay.
you jump out because I don't want to be bored. And then
Okay.
poor Jay has to spend a round in the window. Sorry, Jay.
That's okay.
All right, I'm gonna put everybody back here. It's gonna take me a sec to put everybody back together. So, can I do that? So it's Chris.
The Dragon
Damn,
Slayer.
I'm trying to put it like I separated the crew, so There it goes. I think I can put us all back together except for Jay. You probably pulled with us, right? I don't
know,
mind
just
that you
black.
see. Oh, right, because you have no token. So I'm gonna put you on the screen, Jay, and
Okay,
just
but
let you be like right in the window, looking out what's going on. And
That's
I'm gonna
cool.
put Pat and
I
Grazim
am.
there too. But you're stuck on the other side of the window, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm like 20
Yeah.
feet from the window.
Yeah, yeah.
I know. So
And then let me put Fendor. All right, but I'm gonna
I'm like
add
here.
you guys to the initiative for next round too, so that we're
Cool.
there. All right. All right, we're back in the world of I think we're back in business. All right.
Wow, they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Who is? The
Tampa
bad
Bay.
guys or the good guys?
Good guys.
Humble.
Touchdown.
All right.
That was a
So
touchdown.
this thing moves down right here. This thief guy books past the. Oh, are the wolves in the order? Let me put them in the order, Chris. I think we forgot to add them, or I forgot to add them. Let's see where they end up, what they roll. Ooh, the wolves are going to go first, Chris.
They
Nice.
didn't get in.
Let me see where they are, Wolfpack.
We fighting gnolls?
No, they're all the Celestials. All right, Chris, Wolfpack. I'm going to move this guy back. He was up here. I moved him because I forgot about the Wolfpack. Wolfpack.
Well, Wolfpack's going to go after that guy then.
All right, do it. Moving him
He's
up.
the closest.
Yep. All right, you need a 16 to hit, so give me the damage, and I'll do a save versus their swamping. The save is strength, right? He's got to beat an 11.
Yeah,
All right,
so-
they swamp him, so he falls prone no matter how much damage they take to him.
Well, he missed once.
Yep. Just add up the damage as we go, bud, and I'm going to have him be swamped over. Oh, you know what? You need to do the damage first because I believe he goes next. So to see if he can stand up.
50.
50. He
Only
looks.
50.
All right, 50. That sounds good.
I believe Scott.
All right, he takes a bunch of damage and he's knocked prone. So he has to use his action to stand up. Basically, that effectively moves, makes his movement 0, but he can't attack the wolves themselves, right? So he's going to go for the wolves. And let's do this guy.
They duck.
Do they duck or do they wolf?
Wax?
Duck, boost.
All right. Believe it or not, Chris, the guy leaps up and he hacks down 3 freaking wolves. So.
Hey.
Are
Yep.
you going to do the damage for
I
me?
did it, man. No problem. So you're down to 6, what is it, 5 wolves? All right.
8 minus 3, B5.
Yep, 5. Thank you. All right. Whap is what I do. This another guy appears and he fires. Well, he doesn't really appear.
He rolls in.
He rolls into the combat. But well, actually, what really happens is a crossbow bolt comes flying out of nowhere and strikes poor Gav, and he takes a crap load of damage. But when the guy fires, he reveals himself. And he's over here by the door of this thing. I'll ping him so you guys can see. So this guy, comes out of the shadows and blasts poor Gav with a crossbow. All right.
Give him a robe so he doesn't reveal himself anymore.
Now he does.
That's only in your campaign, Jay.
Yes. So this
Fun.
guy,
I thought that was funny.
this guy comes around the corner here, up, and he sees Isamu. And he's just going to do a straight-up attack on Isamu. Let's
AC
see. 19. Ooh, he hits you the first time he swings at you. Do you want to try to use your thing?
Yep.
All right, you don't take damage. Hits you the second time for 10. And
Yep,
he
I got
swings a third time for 9, so you take a total of 19. All right, this one right here moves down on Uncle Chris. And he does the same thing. He swings his short sword at you, Chris. What's your AC, bud?
20.
All right, he misses you with his first attack. Misses you with his second attack, but he clips you for this third attack for 7. Ba-bum-bum. All right, Isamu.
All right.
Isamu.
or be stunned.
All right,
hold
what's
on.
the save?
Where is it? I never find anything.
All right, he's stunned.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he rolled a
Okay.
shitty roll.
Then I'm gonna roll up here, hit this dude with, I don't know who this is, but I'm gonna hit him with an unarmed strike, which will bump my AC to 19.
All right, cool.
So actually, bump
This
my
guy
AC.
right here. All right, give me a hit.
So I'm gonna take an unarmed strike on him. Roll the 21
Got
for
him.
11 points of damage, and he needs to make a save or be stunned also.
What damage did you do to the last guy? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Bludgeoning.
All right, cool. No, how much was it?
7.
All right, cool. You stunned him. Let me put him in stun mode.
2 stunned. Nice.
Oh no, the first guy's stunned. I gotta see the
Okay.
second guy. What's the save for stun again? I'm sorry.
I'm looking. Where's the stun?
It's probably
Strength.
Stunning
Right?
strike. Con DC 6.
6.
16. 16.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Hey,
All right, that guy's not stunned, unfortunately for you.
Yeah, he is. He only threw the 15. The save was 16.
Oh yeah, there he goes.
hey, Rob. Just
Yeah.
as a heads up, I'm not in the initiative order, and I don't know if I should be until I'm.
Here, I'll put
Okay.
you. I think you're going to be in next round, but I'll make sure you're there.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next, I take a step here.
All right, let me put a stun on this guy. It looks like arrows, but I'm going to use it
And
as a stun.
I take my bonus unarmed attack on this dude in the white, whoever this guy is.
All right,
I rolled a 27 to hit.
nice.
I did 6. He needs to make a saving throw or be stunned.
All right, cool. Let me see him.
And I only moved 15 so far. So
Grasshopper.
Save. What was it? Con again? Con?
on DC 16.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, he rolled a 24, baby. This guy's not stunned.
Oh. Man.
All right, let's see.
He's
Where
not
are you?
hot,
Wait, hold on one sec. You're within 5 feet of this dude. He actually gets he basically attacks you back as you do it. So what's your AC at this point?
Reaction?
Yep, a reaction. What's your
21.
21? All right, but you've already used your thing, right? So you take 4. What's your alignment?
Chaotic good.
Ooh, you're chaotic. So
Yeah.
you take another 7 points of it's like celestial damage based on being chaotic. Sorry, man. So you take 11 points of damage total.
All right.
All right, keep going.
Well, now I just have a butt chunk of movement. So 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I run up the wall and onto the roof of this building here.
All right, cool. You're done. All right. Gav
Howard.
himself is going to move. He moves up with the wolves. He gets advantage to attack this dude. And he does. He hits with his dagger a couple swings. 13. Oh, he rolled a 1. That's a 13 hit. He missed twice. Trying to think. Hexen Brew,
You.
you're up. There's a
Okay.
dude right in front of you. And well, you can see all the dudes around you.
Where's the head bad guy? The guy with the
That froze the guy? This is the
Yeah.
guy that froze the guy.
Yeah, he's the guy who slapped me back. But I did stun 2 guys, which means you have advantage on attacking.
who's this?
Which guy ping him? That's a regular dude right in front of you. No, he looks to be like a Ashmere, like he looks like a rogue to you. You know what I mean? Like
Are these
light
four-
weapons.
Are these 4 guys right here all bad guys?
Yes. There's 3. There's 3. That's a bad guy. That's a bad guy. That's a bad guy, and this is a bad guy. Yep.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire
All right.
because it looks like stone right underneath us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like the road, so cobblestone.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give me a second.
How far does it go?
60 feet.
No, well, I think Chris can choose, right? So, but
Yeah, it's a bit, but It is
It's
a
a total of
60
60
foot
feet.
wall, 10 feet high, but you can then make it.
60 foot.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. Oh,
There it is. Now we can rotate that thing, Chris. So,
I was trying to draw. Give me a second. It's not working.
but I'm getting it. You want to do this, right?
Hi, caramba.
Yeah, he wants to put him right through the. Yeah!
That's what you're trying to do, Chris?
And it touches all 4 of them.
It doesn't have to be a straight line. So if you look at mine,
All right. Well, but we're still trying to get. Trying to make it do that is a pain in the ass, but I get what you're talking about.
I think it's a wall, Chris.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be straight,
All
but
you-
I get what
you
you're
can build-
saying, bud. All right,
No,
give me
okay,
your
you can
damage,
Build it in
bud.
10-foot segments.
okay.
I believe
Oh.
if you're stunned, do you get a
Yeah,
saving throw?
it's they get to save at disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, yeah. And your DC is what? 16, Chris? At yours, it's 17. At your
Yeah,
level now.
16.
All right, and give me your damage, bud. So I believe it's what? Are you 5d8? 5d8.
5d8 fire damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
What?
Oh.
Is that real?
It's for
Yes.
4 people. And then
know.
on my bonus action, I'm going to turn into a fire elemental.
All right, cool.
Nice. Whoop.
It's going to be a little large because of the way I scaled this map, but I'll shrink you back down.
And then for my movement, I'm going to run through those 4 guys.
All right, cool.
And
So
they take,
I did damage
for
already.
that.
All right, give me your damage from that. What
so
is
they
it?
each take a d10.
All right, give me the. All right.
Do you want a different d10 for each guy, or?
No, just give me 1d10.
Okay.
1d10, 1d10,
So
1d10.
that's going to put me over here.
All right, the first guy spawns. All right, what was your 10? You did 5? All right. That's fine.
Uh-oh, what happened to Pat?
Did I kill Pat
Ah.
somehow?
No,
No.
he's still there.
I just heard Pat swear.
Or not a big deal.
All right, Chris, I did the damage to everybody. You spawned one of them and damaged the other 3 guys as you go through.
Okay.
All right. Wiz, you're up.
All right. And unfortunately, I was going to fireball, but now my friend, the fire elemental, is
Is
there.
immune.
He's immune to
No,
fire.
I'm immune to fire. Fireball him.
Fireball!
All right, let's do that. I'm just going to make it appear, Wiz. What is your, it's 20 foot, right?
Yeah.
Bless you.
And I can re-roll the ones, I believe.
Look at that, man. It's, the scale is
so
off because we're
21 plus
double
2.
scaled, but you
So
can
roll
easily
2
get
more
all
D6.
these guys. Yep. All right, so 3,
And I can
4.
re-roll these 2 ones.
You
Do I-
can. Group save.
So what's that?
Dex.
Roll 2d6.
2d6?
17.
Yeah, baby.
So 27.
All good,
27.
Pat?
Yep.
Cool.
I dropped some cheese on the floor. Definitely deserves an F-bomb, right?
All right. This dude, so Wiz, you spot this guy
Especially
down
when you
by
live by yourself.
this guy down here has been killed, Wiz. You
Excellent.
killed one of them and damaged the other 2. All right. This guy's still alive. He's super pissed at you, Wiz. And
He's
he reaches
stunned.
out and he fires. No, that's a
He's
different guy.
stunned.
Oh, well, he stands up, right?
No, wait. Isn't he the guy who just died? You haven't
No,
mixed up.
you killed the stunned guy down here.
Yeah.
He's stunned from the wall of fire.
you're right,
and then
you're right,
again
Scott, sorry.
From the fireball.
Nope, that's
No,
a
no,
different
no, no.
guy. You're right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. This guy, the one that's not stunned. Let's see.
The guy who's stunned shouldn't have got a save.
The guy who's stunned is dead.
There's 2 stunned guys, but that's okay.
And
One of them's
remember,
dead.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
hiding
well,
behind
He's
Grazim
like a
Vaughn.
super minimum hit points right now. All right. All right, Wiz. I need you to make a saving throw for
He's staying in the fire?
no, well he moves well he just has to move like this to be out of the fire. Wiz, give me a constitution save of 13 or better. Not very bad.
Nope.
All right,
no,
Wiz,
14.
you're good. You could feel the power trying to hold you in place, but it didn't quite do it. All right, Pat.
I shoot something.
All right. Which guy are you shooting? All right, let's just shoot the one that was attacking Wiz. You got him, and you don't worry about doing all the damage. You just spot the guy that was trying to hold Wiz. He goes down in a spa. All right. All right, let me do something. All right, this guy, he sees the better power of valor, and he runs away because bad guys can do that. Let me make sure Kaylor. Yep, Kaylor's in the next battle.
Hey, I could do something.
Well, no. Well, when it's your turn, for sure you can do something. Yep. So Gav wins the initiative, and he tries to stab the guys up by the wolves. He gets them for 7, and he gets them so 13 total. Minus 13. I would have re-rolled if he missed because he's got advantage. Wolfpack. Wolfpack, you know what? He's low enough hit points. I'm not even going to make you roll because you got 6 Wolfpack attacks. You got
rolled at least one natural 20.
Yeah, all right, cool. We're not going to make you fight it too much.
Swallow him whole.
The Wolfpack spars that guy. Isamu, whatever you're doing. No, it's another dude. This guy leaps out of the flames. He's still alive.
He's stunned for a round.
Yep. Let me undo.
He takes damage for being in the flames again.
Yeah, Chris, give me your 4d8 as he jumps out of the flame. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Interrogate him.
Is it 8d? However many d8 it is, Chris. Give me your d8 damage.
5.
Is it 5? Give me 5.
Oh.
All right, I'm not even gonna make him roll. So this flaming dude leaps out at you, Pat, and he takes he tries to stab you with a short sword, misses. Tries to stab you again with a short sword, misses, and strikes you with the 3rd short sword, and you take 8 points of piercing damage, Pat, from this flaming dude that come out of the wall of fire. Now it's Isamu's turn.
Okay, I'm going to
blame you, Isamu.
There's an orange. I thought I could.
Oh my God! Kansas City just gave him a first down. Unbelievable.
Yay! All right, while Isamu's figuring it out, I gotta gain a level.
What's going on.
All right, cool. I can hold.
I spend a key point.
All right.
And I move 120 feet.
All right.
120 feet.
To this last guy up here.
To this last guy up here.
All right.
And I start with a whip strike at 10 feet.
All right, give it to me.
He does 6.
All right. He takes 6. What does he have to save?
Yes, he does.
All right, what's the save?
16 con.
Con.
Gronk again.
Wow,
16 con. He misses his save. He's stunned.
Stunned. I step up.
Yeah.
And I have advantage on
now
this
you
attack
got advantage,
right?
yep.
With my unarmed attack.
You need a 16, but I'm not gonna make you sweat
And
it.
I hit him for another 11.
All right, he takes 11.
And then I step back to here and watch him cry.
Oh, bitch. He doesn't die. Kaylor gets to join the fray, unless Scott needs something to do something. Kaylor, you can jump out the window.
Brady Gronk, I feel like I'm watching the Patriots.
I run, and I dive through the window, do a somersault
onto
the ground.
I'm not even going to make you roll an athletic roll because it would suck if you fell on your ass.
I come up and I kill this guy with my sword because I haven't done anything all night.
You are our mighty leader.
So quonk with
That
2
hit,
great axes.
both hits.
All right. He takes 19, 29, 37, 42.
Let's see what happens. All right, he's the mighty spa. All right.
Paladin in full plate does a somersault and comes up.
That
He
guy's
is.
stunned. Does he have to? He uses his action to unstun himself, or he's just stunned?
He's no longer stunned.
All right, he's no
Basically,
longer
his turn
stunned.
is done.
Well, does he get a bonus action?
No,
All right, I think he should.
I don't believe so. I
All
don't know.
right, all right.
I don't know. Let's find out. No,
That guy's dead. Whiz!
Well, who's left?
This one guy up here who just stood up is left.
How
and this
far
the
am I?
guy that ran away. Scott should have chased him down.
That
could've,
guy
but that's
is
not a lot of fun.
70 feet from you, Whiz.
How come I can't make it do the freaking distance?
I don't know.
Oh, hey, Rob. By the way,
Yeah, I'm listening.
Stunned creatures automatically fail.
You guys are so whiny.
Oh, come on! I'm having fun here.
I'm done here. But I wasn't going to make it roll it because it was so epically fun when you jumped out the window anyways. All right, so, Wiz, you're up. There's this last dude. He's stunned on the ground down here.
All right,
He's
I run
70
up to
feet
here.
from
I'm
you.
alive?
What's that? Gav is still alive. Yep, he's by the wolves.
No. I said, should we try to keep this guy still alive?
Well,
yeah,
you
should we
could.
question him? Why are we fighting him?
Well, they were trying to kill Gav, right? So,
Well, yeah, but why?
we don't know. You guys just like to kill. You're murder
Right, well,
hobos.
That's why we should question him.
All
All
right.
right, then I use the
He's currently stunned.
Max's earthen grasp, and I grab him by both of his legs. A giant hand
All right.
coming out of the rock
All right,
and
does he get a
closing
save?
around his
I
legs.
think he gets a
if it's
straight save.
If it's strength or dex, he automatically
All right, you
fails it.
moderately fails. You do that, you're successful. All right, I got to gain a level while you grab this dude. All right, let me go potty.
I don't want to see that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and I don't want to see this image that we're seeing of you right now. Balloon
What?
Man.
Balloon Man. It's Balloon Man, dude. That's a good Robin Hitchcock and the Globe of Frogs. Balloon Man, balloon. It's Condom Man.
Ew.
Somebody heard it. I was like, all right.
Hey, Miranda. What was
Miranda.
the name of this squishy head toy from Doctor Who?
It's just one of those stress
Is
things.
Miranda named after the planet that
Exterminate.
the Reavers came
Exterminate.
from?
Exterminate.
All right, the level has been
Danger,
gained.
danger.
Oh, I'm trying to think. Oh, what was the name of that thing?
The new
Oh, there it
Doctor
is.
Who's are so weird.
The what is?
Mr. Huffle.
Who are Doctor Who's like in this century?
I haven't seen any of them.
Really?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Some of them are really good.
Well, better acting and special effects, but
Oh, yeah.
Not hard.
All right, gentlemen,
Not hard.
do we have everybody back?
Or as you know.
All right. All right, so you guys, did you capture that? Yeah, you captured that master thief dude. You got him all gripped up. All right, you guys are smart enough to know that the fireball and the wall of fire going off might have attracted attention, so you might want to move quickly.
Yep. Let's roll out of here.
Slowly, parts of this part of the town are
Wait, I
on,
want
to burn.
to toast
on
some
fire.
marshmallows first.
What's that?
I want to toast some marshmallows before.
Okay, you
the
patch
fire-
toasted some marshmallows.
Hey, Rob,
Yes.
were there more guards?
There were
Fake
only two of the guards that came in the thing. So
They're
they
fake guards.
what Grazim noticed, and then he alerted Pat to, is they looked like they were wearing guard gear over the top of their gear. They look similar to these guys if you stripped off their gear. You get what I'm saying? Like they were wearing the guards' robes, but they didn't quite hide it from Grazim since he rolled a natural 20. So you think maybe a couple of these guys might be part of it? You don't know? Does that make sense?
The guy that Neth was talking to, is he still alive?
Yeah, Grazim. Gav is right here with the right next to the wolves, and he looks pretty confused, and it looks like he's gonna bolt off. So you guys can take quick action, right? So you got the master. Wiz is holding this thief guy with his grip. I'm gonna
I approach Gav and say, "Come with us if you want to live."
All right, give me a
With us if
charisma
you want to
roll.
live.
Whatever your role is to try to convince people to do shit. Whatever the best advantage.
With me, without me. With me, without me.
Oh, you rolled a 1 if it was a disadvantage. He kind of looks at you like, what the fuck? And he looks like he's going to bolt. So maybe Wiz might want to try to convince him to
Hey,
stay.
Neth.
So he's like, what? He's going to bolt.
There they go again.
What do I have?
Just do whatever the most advantage is. Charisma, persuasion. Well, I'll look
Yeah.
at whatever.
Hang on. What is?
On your character sheet, it looks like. You do your core sheet.
I mean, he only just watched us run around and kick.
Persuasion is +5 for you, Wiz, which is normal. I think is normal charisma. I think charisma is just your best for it.
All right.
It's +5, right? So unless you roll a shitbox roll.
Okay. So what? So I'm just rolling a d20.
No. Do a
Just roll a
charisma.
persuasion roll.
Do a persuasion roll. Like you're trying to convince the guy to stay with you.
Yes, we are. Okay.
With your beauty, by revealing your flaming boobies.
What do I have? What do I have a blue dot on me for?
That's because you're
He's the
concentrating to
leg man.
hold the master
He's
thief
a
guy.
leg man.
Got him. Okay. And we're doing this is a check.
Yeah, just to make sure you haven't perverted his love for you.
Leg man. He's a leg man.
Leg
Careful.
man. I think I'm
Hey,
out of my.
Rob.
Yes.
You need to get rid of the wolves.
Natural 20!
20.
All right,
That
the wolves.
is
Completely
legendary.
naked, and
Wolves
we
are
all
gone.
orgasm simultaneously.
The dude falls in love with Neff. He instantly follows you. He's like, quick, we should probably exit the street. You know what I mean? So he's like giving you guys some advice.
Duh.
Yeah, right? So,
Down the alley.
yep, they're gonna, he's like, quick, follow me. And he's gonna take you over towards this house over here and past this house over here.
All right, let's get high.
All right. Can you? I don't know if you can move the guy with the hand. Can you move him? You know the master
I think
thief.
we need interception.
I don't have control of him.
All right. So you guys gonna just leave him trapped as you
Can
run
you
off?
move the hand?
Can we knock him out and
Yeah. You can knock him out. I don't give a crap. You
let's
guys knock him out.
and take him with us.
You follow. I'm not gonna make you guys worry about it too much. You follow Gavin for a little while. He takes you into a back alley, then
All
pulls
right, then
you into
I
a.
release the hand
Yep. Cool. No. You release the hand after one of your guys
after
knocks
we
him
knock
out.
him out.
Maybe Jay or somebody knocks the dude out. All right. After a little while, he takes you through a few back alleys and ways or whatever you want to call it, and he brings you to a small tavern. Boom. Bam. All right. Let me do this. I'm going to pull you guys into the small tavern, then bring him in. So there you guys are. I'm not worried about hiding anything from you guys when you get. So after a little bit of weaving and ducking and following him, he seems to be a pretty good master kind of thief level dude, and he brings you in to the hiding place there. Oh, where is he? Oh, I lost him. All right, let me go find him. Not that it's important, but
I order a round of drinks.
of course. You guys have a round of drinks. Gav insists on buying the drinks for his lovely love. Did somebody draw a penis on this thing? What is going on here?
No.
Was that you, Pat? Did you draw a penis?
I did not. I don't know how to
I'm
do that.
blaming
They
you.
did it.
It seems like Pat must have drawn a penis. No, it looks like some
Not
kind of
me.
stupid
I'm
thing that.
messaging an old girlfriend right now.
It looks like a Scott kind of thing to me.
I don't draw in green.
This was in yellow. It was definitely you. All right. he brings you in. He locks the door behind you, takes you to this small tavern, and here you guys are. You can see this little tavern. It seems to be there's just this one little bartender lady behind the bar. She is one of those clockwork people, and she immediately reacts to Gav coming in, moves over to help bar the door. They start putting out candles and stuff like that to help reduce your ability to detect you guys are in here. Well, they don't close they close the blinds and all that kind of crap, right? You know what I mean, to try to deflect, and she bars the door.
They're
All right.
getting ready to talk.
And so Gav, he moves over. He basically is following you around with like your puppy dog, even though.
So I go over to this table over here, and he follows me.
Oh yeah, you rolled a natural 20. You've charmed him basically. He's like thinking he's gonna get to have his way with you.
And
it's like a drunken college student and
I kind of motion for everybody to kind of listen to what's happening, and I say, all right, Gavin, I need you to do something for me. It will make me eternally grateful to you.
Anything, my love. And he orders another bottle of mead, and he's totally enamored with you. Natural 20 abilities.
So I say, we need to get someone out of the prison.
Well, so to impress this lady, he starts to tell you the story of how he escaped. And he traveled through the sewers to get out, and he knows where the entrance to the sewer is that would get you. Basically, if you go through, I'm looking at the map here. If you were entered over into there's a South Porn Harbor. He knows where there's a small house. South Porn Harbor, of course. I guess that's. Hey, listen, I'm gonna go with it if I said it. No, South Point Harbor. There's a small. Like a fishing shack, or like a little fishing storage area that underneath he could guide you to. I don't know who's drawing all the stuff. I love it. He could guide you to the entrance to the sewer system, and one of the sewer system entrances leads to a way to enter underneath the prison. But there is great danger there, so he tells you he used his. He's bragging, right? Because he's trying to impress the beautiful lady.
Yeah.
How he used his amazing stealth abilities to escape these creatures that inhabited underneath the prison. He got the sense that maybe they were the dead souls of former prisoners were inhabiting the catacombs underneath the prison, and that he was able to escape through there using his stealth and his wits and his speed. More like you get the sense that basically he peed himself and ran for his life, but he escaped. He was the only. So he claims to be the only person that's ever escaped the prison from Joraya Prison.
All right. So but now they must have closed up all of these paths that you use.
He feels perfect. He's bragging again. He feels like there's no way they figured how his escape route. He swears up and down that he escaped without any detection. Of course, there were these people chasing him. So, but you didn't really. Well, anyways. So.
Well, we do have a captive, and so we can poke him away and ask him what's going on.
All right, cool. All right, that's cool. I didn't pull him in. So you poke the captive awake. He seems to be pretty resistant to your intimidation factor. So he's sitting quietly, not answering your questions.
What do you want to ask him? I have a pretty good intimidation.
I'm just going to pull in a ratfolk guy. It's not really what he looks like, but I'm just pulling in a character for us.
Well, I say before we wake him up, we pin him to the ground with the immovable rod.
All right, sounds good. He can't move.
And
he still seems to be pretty determined not to answer your questions at first. All right.
And I teabag him.
Okay. All right. The rest of your team, one of them happens to be a paladin, sees you pull out your scrotum.
I throw up in my mouth.
and want to place it on this man's face.
We just lost our R rating for another episode.
It's okay. I think our stream has been blowing up all night, so who knows?
All right.
I don't know if I can actually piece together something worthwhile to watch, but we're still having fun. All right, so you teabag the dude. He's totally like, at first he seems upset, but then he's quite into it. And he starts. and then
Kill everybody. I kill them all.
All right, your turn. I got nothing else.
All right. Okay, go ahead. So you have super intimidation. Go ahead. You want to try to
No,
intimidate
I
him?
don't. I thought I did. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Let's see. Maybe Grazim has. We never tried anything with Grazim since
Yeah.
Joel. What would Joel say? I haven't pushed the. You know, if they have a high value prisoner, they remove other prisoners just to keep that one guy there. So if you're talking about
Really?
Mayhem, they might be just holding him there, right? So there's a
What
chance
do they
that.
do with the rest of them?
Well, you don't know. Maybe they murdered them. Who knows? Maybe they
Could be
sacrificed them to
subjects
Craven.
for Craven. Yeah.
There are other prisons too. So, but this is where the high value prison was, right? So he's trying to brag how that at one point he was wanted for the theft of the jewels of the
Wow.
Queen Mother herself. You know,
I
he's
have the death
obviously
warrant on 12,
he's
so
he's obviously extending his story to try to make
he'll
himself
be
look
dead.
better.
Okay.
The more he drinks, the more braggadocious he becomes, and the more ridiculous the story is. Just
Wow.
like he was one of us trying to impress a girl at the local bar.
Good word, Rob.
Braggadocious.
Braggadocious.
Hey, man. Sometimes even a blind mouse finds some cheese, bro. All right. So you guys still questioning the thief that you captured? Basically, over time, you wear him down, and you discover that there is a bounty on Gav himself, and they're trying to collect the bounty. So, as simple as that.
Got it.
But you don't quite know who's trying to collect the bounty. It could be any, but they did want him alive, so it could have even been the guild trying to reach Mayhem before he was killed too, right? You might not be the only avenue that they're searching for.
So the captured prisoner, I described the woman who we were talking to before and asked if he knows her.
He's not a low-level operative, but he's not the leader, right? He hasn't met. He was just after a while you wore him down with the testicles to his face, and he admits to being a party member of the group, and he was following orders.
Okay, just needed to find out.
I get you, party leader. I think so your paladinhood is in question right now after the testicle, the teabagging, and the prison taking, and all that kind of stuff. But you're still able to commune with your god so far. You haven't lost you're not an anti-paladin yet, but soon enough.
I haven't done anything for anti-paladin.
Well, I don't know, man. Wait till you free of mass murder. I mean, did I say that? Okay.
What's your oath, Jay?
Devotion.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's not like it used to be.
No. Paladins can even stay. You can even turn to be bad and still have your abilities.
And come back.
Yep. Yeah.
So, no,
All right,
good.
cool. So the information you have is that Gav has bragged and can lead you to a location that he claims can take you to the underground sewers underneath the prison. And
well, we need a few minutes to collect our thoughts
Yeah,
now
absolutely.
that we have a way to get into the prison.
That's right.
Right, everybody?
Sure.
So what are we What? Now let's assume that we can get into the prison. Where is the next thing? The obvious thing that we had to ask him was, where does this get you out in the prison? It's somewhere in the
Sure.
bowel
So
of
he
the prison, right?
Yeah, it describes the location of the exit window to be underneath some remains in a guard's quarters. So
Oh, nice.
he describes it, not remains meaning like not remains of dead people, but underneath a desk or chair, those kind of things underneath the floorboard in one of the guards' chambers, right? So he claims to have used his abilities to escape his cell, snuck around the prison, made it into a guard chamber, and then escaped by finding this thing. And he was in prison for quite a while, so he had got other information from other prisoners, right, over time, that there was the claim that this was a location of where it was, and he was able to find its way. It turned out to be true. He thinks it was a long forgotten entrance, or sewer grade entrance thing that was built to the prison. It's an original manufacture, right? So he does describe what it was, right? It was like this dark sewer system that did seem to have some kind of, let me look at it. He does remember going through some what looked like burial chambers that were down there. And they seem to be of ancient age burial chambers, right? And he basically pissed his pants and ran for his life, right? So he didn't face anything that was in there. He just snuck and ran.
He was escaping weaponless from a prison.
Correct.
How big is this prison? I mean,
the prison itself is not very big. So he describes it as, let me look. It has like as far as where he was.
What would be the maximum capacity if they filled all of the?
So he tells you in the area he was, there was 5 chambers. Each could hold 2 to 4. Well, the ones he was in could hold 2 prisoners. The other ones looked like they could have hold probably 4. During his escape, he saw some other chambers, but he was moving fast. So it looks like maybe in a total that he can remember, there's like 7 or 8 cell chambers in this particular prison, right? He tells you it's not very big, like the size of maybe 2 or 3 times the size of the tavern you guys are in, right? So not a massive prison, right? But it is super oppressive, thick stone walls, right? Guarded by celestials. When he was brought into the prison, he tells you that the Raven kind were the outdoor guards, on the island itself, right? And there were some, although he had never encountered one, he saw an inert prison guardian. That's all he could really describe it as. It was like a
great, an iron golem.
Like a suited, like a giant suit of animated armor or whatever. But he was able to sneak by the one that he saw, right? So it's like you guys have seen iron golems, so. But anyways, it's just like a giant suited armor that was animated, but he was able to get by it to escape. So he can claim that there's at least one of those in there. He doesn't know how many more there was. He was basically running for his life. You get the sense that maybe he was, as lucky as possible as an escape. Has some skill. He's not skill-less, but he's not like a mighty hero that was able to overcome. The once-in-a-lifetime escape. Okay.
All right, so
you guys, this is the end of the first night, right? So you would have another day and night, and then noontime the next day would be the death of.
All right. So now that we know that this.
So you figure that they were going to have to transport him too, right? So you probably want him out by the morning of the next day, right? Does that make sense? Does it have to transport him?
We still need to have a plan now that we know where we come up inside the prison.
Yep.
Now we need to think of what are we going to do.
He draws a rough map of you for you guys. So basically, he draws. I should have drawn a rough map for you guys, but the guard chambers, like where he came out, is like about a
How many-
20 by 20 room, and then he shows you that when you leave there, you would go to the right, and then and that's where the first the suit of armor thing, the animated thing. You go left up the thing, and then take another left, and there's like 5 chambers there. So
And how
basically,
many,
it's
how
like
many,
a napkin drawing. You're not sure its accuracy, but he
how
gives
many,
you.
and how many guards does he know that this place usually holds?
He's
and
only
things of that nature?
seen of the human, not the human, of the celestial guards. He'd only seen 3. Doesn't mean there's not a lot more, but he has seen 3 personally. He was able to sneak by one of the guards, get by the armor suit, and then he waited. He hid and he waited for like a shift change. He went into what he assumed was maybe a dining room, and that's where he found the escape room. So he was able to escape there when there was no one in it.
Got it.
All right. So when we get in there, then we're going to split up into 2 groups. One go get the guy, and one protect our butt. What? How do you want to do this?
Well, here's the question: do we still want to send Jay in the front door, and then we'll sneak in the backside, and then we'll meet in the middle and see what makes sense on the way up?
Yeah, I'm not going to sneak in. I mean,
What?
and I'm
Nice.
wondering if we should even, smaller the better if somebody's going to try to sneak in. 5 people in a paladin and plate mail is not a sneak.
No.
But we could always turn you into a mouse.
I don't think we
suppose.
have a thief, right? Just Gav himself. He could try to do it for you if you were willing to. He's so enamored with Wiz that he would definitely do it.
Um,
So then the question is, Grazim's question is, should we all make our way through the sewer and then some of us wait? Or should we split up?
well, it sounds like we're going to need a bunch of people in the sewer to fight whatever creatures are down there. So we may have to leave some people to. What I was saying was we may need to leave some people there to protect our escape route. And then, what if?
I can do that. I can do
you
that,
come
but
in the front?
no.
No. You go in the front the way you were saying.
I'm all for leaving you behind, boys.
Oh, Gav looks at you. This really gives a disdained view at Isamu. Right, and he's ready to drop. He's ready to drop some gloves with Isamu, baby.
Fendor,
his
I'm
ass.
with you. I don't trust this guy.
Who, me?
No, Fendor doesn't trust the guy. Pat doesn't trust him.
I don't trust him.
I think we go one way, not split up that way. If we have somebody who stays back, we can at least.
All right.
Because I really don't want to hand this guy back over to that woman, but if we can get him and question him and figure out what the hell's going on as a purview, then I'm more happy with that.
Cool. So what are you guys gonna do? You're gonna head to South Porn Harbor and see if the entrance really exists to the underground sewers that he's talking about. Or are you gonna do something else?
Yeah, we're gonna.
We
Are
need
we
a
doing
long rest.
long rest before we
We need
do
a long
this?
rest.
Yeah,
Or what
you
are we
guys
doing?
can totally long rest. Just long rest yourselves while you're here. And let me know if you have any problems with your actual hit points due to my weirdness with
Hey, let me try. I don't think I have. I didn't do anything that whole combat, so I'm good.
Yeah, you didn't use up
You
anything,
cast
right?
a couple
So-
spells.
No, I didn't. I dove through a window and killed one guy. That's all I did.
Oh. I don't know.
Oh, I cast the zone of truth.
That's not a typical night.
Oh. You guys need to zoom out.
Yeah, I've been watching you build your stuff.
Yes, there's their penises.
There's no
Oh
genitalia.
my god. I
Yeah,
feel
it's-
like I've failed you as a dungeon master and Scott drawing all this bullshit on the screen.
All right, so we're gonna go through the sewers and we're gonna sneak in.
I
still
wonder
think,
if I haven't even mentioned Shane. Does Shane exist tonight? I have no idea. Our system has been going on and off, so. All right, go ahead. Real game stuff. Go ahead, Jay.
No, are you gonna Are we still looking to polymorph this guy to bring him out? It'll probably be easiest, and then we bring him into the stores and we go from there.
All right. I thought the polymorph was to pull off a scam. If we don't have to scam, what's the deal of polymorph? Is he that bad off?
Well, the alarm wouldn't go off. Grazim's like, well, maybe they wouldn't. The longer we have before they realize we're gone, if we are successful in sneaking in, right? The longer we had before they find out we snuck in. But if a battle ensues, we might as well just kick ass and take names, right?
Well, what I'm thinking is now maybe we use the polymorph spell to knock out a guard, polymorph the guard into the guy.
Our last resort should be to do anything with the guards.
We're gonna have to come across guards.
Well,
There's
maybe if
no
it's
way you
wild
can
guard,
get him
fine.
out without.
I have very little stomach for killing guards.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jay, and I think Scott is a goody two-shoes,
How about
right?
this, guys? All right, so similar.
We have a debate going on.
No, it's a prison. There are rats in prison. There are mice in prison. If we can get close enough, have
Oh.
a wild shape into a mouse who can go into the cell, polymorph him into a mouse, and then 2 mice leave.
Oh.
Perfect idea.
I like it.
So we sneak in the back door. Chris wild
Yep.
shapes and then
Yep.
tries to bail with the spell.
Well,
I'm down with that.
we sneak in the back door, and then the only person that needs to go in is Chris.
That's what I
Polymorph.
just said.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said we all go in.
I like Chris's image. He's like mostly weeds with a little side of his
Chris-
face.
I'm hiding.
You are hiding.
I don't think prisons have back doors.
This one does.
This one we found a way
We
in.
just found one, Pat.
Okay.
All right, so
The guy
Way to
that
pay
fell in
attention.
love with me told us about it.
yes, and he's volunteering to go with you if you'd like.
For the rest of his life.
Yep, he will. He's you
Stay
rolled
away
it.
from that.
Yep, he's your sex slave forever. All right, boys, what are you gonna do?
I suppose we could use a guide, but I'm going to keep my eye on him.
All right, are you headed towards the tunnels?
Yes.
All right. So the tunnels turned out to be real. He takes you to this little fishing shack, and then he takes you. You ascend down a little. You ascend down a little staircase down about 30, 40 feet, or maybe further, and then there's a long, straight underground cave, small cave, but maybe 20 feet wide, and it goes out for quite a while, like enough to maybe reach underneath the prison where you guys are
And it
headed,
gets
right?
smellier and smellier.
Stankier and stankier.
I thought
All right.
I took a bath.
So, Rob,
Yes,
I'm actually going to change the plan just a tad.
you do that. You let me know as you're walking.
I'm
You
going to
decide.
polymorph myself,
Okay.
okay, into a rat.
Oh my God, that
Go in. Unpolymorph. Polymorph him.
Are you doing that now before you?
That's what Kaylor said. Only wait until we get you into the room.
Polymorph lasts an hour.
Are you doing that now or when you get to the prison, Chris? Because now you guys are still in the sewers, right? So that's my question.
Oh, not until we get there, but
You got it.
instead of shape changing, I'm going to polymorph.
You got it, bud.
Okay. Is there a reason why? I'm just curious, Chris.
I thought you were
In case
going
I
to
need
use
a
the,
battle shape.
but
Got
I
it.
thought you were going to use the polymorph on the guy.
He's got multiple.
I have 3
polymorphs.
of them.
Got it.
Also, we have to convince the guy it's okay to polymorph him, by the way.
But we're breaking him out, so I bet you he'll say good.
All right.
Maybe amenable.
Are you guys bringing to the Gav with you or leaving him behind?
Well,
we could use a guide, but I'm going to keep my eye on him.
All right,
What-
cool. So
and
I'm just putting
and-
him with you guys. That's all you can
well,
decide.
I asked him what his skills are, and I want to see his character sheet.
Of course, he's not going to show
You
you.
want to what?
He shows you his penis.
He is so
He's-
in love with me. He shows me his character sheet.
Yeah, no,
He's great with a bow staff.
he's super awesome as a thief. He tells you he's the master thief. All
Too
right.
bad.
His favorite
He's only-
animal is a liger.
So after you travel down the cavern underneath the water, you guys can see where you guys are right now, right? So you pop out, and so basically it's a long, straight angled
a
chamber. Yep. Here, I will. Yeah, you can see.
Rob, the reason that I was asking him that
Yes.
question was so that if he was a fighter, I would have found a way to get him a sword. He's a thief.
Oh, he has his
Can we
gear
find
with
a
him.
way to get him his thieves' tools?
He's got gear with him, no problem.
He's a rogue. Dude.
Yeah, he's definitely a rogue.
Yes, but he's a rogue that was
All right,
just
before
in
you move
prison.
out too far, you can see.
No. A while ago, he was stabbing someone with a dagger.
Yeah, he's definitely a rogue. That's how he was able to skillfully leave. All right, you can see the chamber ends and opens up. The long tunnel ends and opens up into this small round chamber. All right, as you
Look
move
for the
in,
secret door that's over here.
that's not a secret door. You can actually see there's actually just a little trap
How did
door
I
in the
walk
middle.
into the wall?
Can you walk through the wall? I don't know how
can.
you can. Don't do it. Just walk into the thing. I don't know why it's not blocking you.
I didn't do it on purpose, but it's like, hey.
Yeah,
what's going on?
yeah. I think I can fix that. But
Oh, you know what's happening?
Scott,
is
move
my
yourself back to where you need to be, bud, because I don't want to trap you by screwing up.
I
think I know what's going on. No, I know. Yes. What's that? I think it's me.
Yeah, my vision's not moving as I move.
Yeah. Let me do this. Now see if that changes. Fixed it, Jay.
Nope.
Can you see yourself?
I can see myself, and I have just one circle.
It doesn't
But as
move.
But as I move, the black doesn't go away.
Oh Jesus Christ! Your DM is a shitball. Let me fix
It's
this
just that
thing.
the fog of war. The fog of war has turned into a wall of war.
Is that Pat laughing at me? Oh, so mean.
Face the rainbow.
Oh,
I heard a
you
horse sound. What
shit.
was that?
Oh, Jesus. All right, let
And
me
I
fix.
can't move.
You should
Pat,
be able
is
to
that
move.
picture on your wall
I can see a
behind you
perfectly round room.
really, really askew?
No.
All right, are you fixed now, Jay?
I
you
will tell
move.
you in a second.
Yeah.
Unless it's just the circle, all I see is that circle.
Yeah, you should. Let me move you a sec and see. Do you see more room when you go here? You see like a little.
It's the
Yes,
the
now I do.
All right,
perspective.
cool. All right, cool. All
Hey,
fixed.
you can see the crease in the wall.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
you have to.
All right, so when you guys get here, you do see round chamber over here in front of the other end of the round chamber. It,
Put a square peg in the round chamber.
Yes, it's a square peg in a round hole. You can see that there's maybe an exit up here through another. It looks like an ascending staircase through garbage, right? But you see
So
this.
what's this trap door?
There's a door in the middle. That is up to you, baby. What do you want it to
Is that
do?
in the ceiling or the floor?
It is in the floor.
Does
That
Gav
sounds like the
give
wrong
her?
direction.
Gav has no idea what it is. So Gav, what he's trying to do is put a brave face on for you guys, right? But in reality, he ran for his effing life out of here. So
Great. He's like a third
he's like,
level rogue.
yeah, he's like, I didn't. There's nothing down there. There's nothing to worry about. I moved through here as quick as possible. But you guys are 10th level. You
I
get the
take
sense
a
that
peek.
he's all right. You take a peek, and underneath
it's
there,
sneaking in.
you need to roll initiative because Scott opened the thing.
I thought he didn't have these issues.
I don't like things sneaking up behind me.
Everybody roll initiative. I think maybe, but Pat.
That's
I
not what
think
you said last time.
You got me.
I think I got everybody but Pat, and I'll roll Pat too.
I rolled the
Oh,
first
I didn't
one,
roll.
24.
All right.
How
Well,
was
let me
it?
see. I might have got you on my own, Chris. I did.
Yep. Yeah, Chris, you're there.
You
Yeah,
did?
I got
And so
everybody.
is Sven. Yeah,
I think
everyone's
I
there.
got
me.
everybody. I got
And
Kaylor.
as usual, I rolled like crap.
Fendor, you absolutely won initiative. So what happens is when stupid Isamu opens up the thing, this thing ascends out. Oh, hold on. Did I
It
Excuse
just
just disappeared.
it's just my problem. Did it reappear? There it is.
What
It's
is
like
that?
a collection
Cool.
of bones assembled, like moans. It leaps its way out from underneath of the trap door. Fendor, you totally win initiative. You can see this happen in slow motion as Isamu opens the trap door. This creature starts
Wait,
to
all I did
ascend
was
out.
peek in it.
Well, it pushes itself out. All right. You need what did you get, bud?
Are those your blunt force?
You hit with
Arrows.
both attacks. So what's your total damage? Is
I
it
got knocked out. I got knocked out of the
24?
game.
You said
Yeah.
you got
Yeah,
knocked
Wiz
out
is
of the
gone.
game. You need to
Why is that
re-sign in,
game?
Wiz.
I know. I did. It's coming on now.
That's cool. It's we'll hold when it get to your turn. Gav sees the creature pop out, and he basically pisses his pants and starts to run down the tunnel away from you guys. All right. All right,
There
Kaylor.
goes your natural 20, Wes.
All right.
Kaylor.
Dragon Slayer.
I am unleashing hell on this thing.
All right, let's see hell and see how it affects this creature.
All right, I do my bonus action for my dancing sword.
Oh my god. I
You
don't
gotta
know
do
why
more
I gave you so
70
much.
to impress us, bitch.
They gave up so much shit. 18
All
does
right.
hit.
All right, I will. Then I'm unwielding my frost axe. And is he undead?
All right, well, give me your damage one at a time because this thing works interesting. So you did 13 with that, right?
I do 13 with that.
All
And
right,
that
cool.
All right.
It
Is
does
this thing-
save to damage it, but keep going.
Is he undead?
Hell yeah, he's not dead. He's a giant creature of bone.
Okay, so hang on a second. I'm just 2d8, 3, 4, so 5d8. Okay. All right. So I'm whacking with my great axe. Does a 16
It
hit?
does not.
All right. So then I hit him with the second one.
That
and
is
I
a
miss.
one, bitch.
All right. I didn't do anything as cool as I thought I was going to.
Kaylor tries to look like the mighty hero, but he sucks balls.
Hey.
So, out from the wall of the chamber itself comes a skeleton-looking creature. It looks exactly like if it was a human skeleton, and it tries to gore poor Kaylor with its mightiness.
All right. Well, I have a 21 AC. I was just letting you know I wasn't bragging, dude.
Drop my
All right,
fudge.
you're so
But you
screwed
should
that-
I
brag.
feel some roll fudging going on here.
And next
Its
weekend
first
you better
attack
wait.
missed. The second attack hits you for 15 as it spears into you with its little short sword. And you feel, do you have acid resistance?
No,
I don't
I
remember.
do not.
So you feel like it's a normal short sword, but it burns as it enters your carcass.
Burns
All
us.
right.
It
Man,
burns
he's got
us.
shitty armor if that sword goes right into it.
He rolled, the thing attacked him twice. He has great armor.
He found a gap.
And he talked about, he was like blah blah schlamming at me, so I got really mad.
Just a flesh wound.
All right, so the creature that came out from the chamber. Let's see. Let me see the range of this thing. All right. Anybody who's actually in the circle itself, Grazim's not quite yet, and Pat and Gav ran to piss his pants, but the rest of you, this massive swarm of bones leaps out of the ground.
Is it a spell?
It is not a spell. It's like a power. So it starts spinning around like bone shards of bones. So everybody give me a DC 15 save for Dex.
What
And
kind
if-
of damage is this?
It is, it's like bludgeoning.
Bone
No, it's
damage.
I'm sorry, slashing damage. Like
Is this
little
like a
shards
half?
of slash. What's that, Scott? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Did it save for half?
Save for half. So the damage is
Right.
23 if you don't save. And if you
I
do
take no
save,
damage.
it's, if you save, it's 12. No, I'm sorry, 11.
I
Oh,
take
I
no
failed.
All right, so you take 23. Chris, anybody? So Jay failed. Chris, you save. You take 11. Wiz, you're in there, right? You take
Yeah.
23 as well, Wiz.
I did.
All right, cool. And anybody else in there? Nope. Grazim is a little bit off the thing. Isamu made a save and dodged, right? Isamu, you're up.
All right. We're gonna start with the whip.
Shwap, 27 hits. Who you hitting?
The dude that just
The main
owned
dude?
up.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You hit him.
Then he gets an unarmed strike.
Does he need to make a save versus your whip?
Yes.
All
What are
right.
your bonuses, man? You keep hitting everything.
+9.
Wow.
Well, you're Pat's like plus 11. Ooh, he shatters off your whip like it wasn't even there with a natural 20.
I'm plus 10 and I still missed twice.
You did roll pretty shitty. Let's not lie.
I'm gonna spend another key point to do flurry.
Oh, wait, no, I'm
blow.
sorry. I missed the second. Your unarmed strike hit for 7?
Yes.
All right, cool.
And I'm gonna do flurry of blows and take 2 more swings at him.
All right, cool. Do it.
Wow. That was some awesome rolling
Yep.
right there.
And your attack is considered magic, right? Because of your
Yes.
10th level? Yep. So what's your
Yep.
total damage?
8, 15, 22, 32.
All right. All right.
And I'm gonna
You're definitely damaging it, but you don't feel as effective as you usually do.
All right, I'm gonna step back to here.
All right, step back. What a pussy.
Yeah, that's the way I roll.
Yeah, I'm taking pussy. Sorry, I just like talking shit. All right. Out of the wall comes another one of these.
No, it's Neth's turn.
No, Neth is after this thing.
Fine.
This thing steps up to you, Neth. Out of the wall comes another skeleton. It like fights its way out like it was in Sinbad. Remember that terrible movie? All right.
Oh God.
It tries to short
It's
sword you.
Sinbad.
It misses you with its first short sword attack. What's your AC, Wiz?
My AC
13. Oh
is
man, you need a better
13.
AC. All right.
Well, but I do have, and I don't know whether I have to say I use them, but I do right now. Then I use my bracers of defense.
Oh, of course, those would always be on. What are they? Are they +2? What do they do? I will have to look them up. Let me check. Because we should adjust your AC
Armor
if it is.
+2.
All right, so you're.
they're each like a +1 shield.
Yeah, no. So let's adjust your token so that it, or adjust your AC so you're 15. I will
Yeah.
do that for you, bud.
All right.
It's a little better.
Yeah, that's better. But it still does hit you in the second attack. But
When you die, I want those.
Oh, you can have them. Sure.
all right, your AC has been adjusted, but you're still struck by the second attack. Wiz, you take
How much?
I'll fight
you
you
take
for it.
4 points of piercing damage. And do you have any kind of acid resistance or anything?
Yeah, I'm a demon.
No, well, you're fire
Fire
damage. It's
resistance.
acid,
You're
right?
fire.
Oh, good. I rolled shitty. You take a total 8. 4 from piercing and 4 from acid. Now it's your turn, Wiz. So that creature leaped out of the wall to try to take you down.
All right, I am melfing my miniature meteors,
All right.
doubling it so
Hey,
that I can do 4 of them at the
Hey,
same
Wiz,
time.
Wiz, quick question. Do you still have Hellish Rebuke?
Oh yeah, you can do Hellish Rebuke.
Yes, I do, and I forgot about it. Thank you.
That's
That's a
reaction.
bonus, a reaction, right?
That's
you just
a
use the
reaction.
spell.
That's a
Yeah, go
reaction.
ahead. You want to do that?
Yep.
It
Please,
still costs
thank
a
you,
spell slot,
Scott.
but
That's fire.
yep. All right, give me the damage, bud. I don't know what it does.
Click the spell. I forget what it does. It's like 2.
Hellish Rebuke is 18. This thing seems to extra leap into flames like it's super vulnerable to flames. It burns up and
All right, then I still have a
Okay.
turn, right?
Yep.
Then you still have your regular action. Yep.
So now I double my Melf's meteors and I send all 4 of them to this guy.
All right, do it. Just have to roll the hit, right?
Ac-
So
Actually, if he did it right here, he could get both.
both
of them.
those guys. Yeah, that Wiz would know that. Go ahead, Wiz. Give me your. So it's
Get 'em, you
dex
bitch.
save. Right, I got to do dex save from these guys. Group save, and your ability is 17. It is a dex. All right. Sorry, it just takes me a second to do this. Your difficulty is 17, and your total damage was. Did you
21.
cast at a higher level or a total
Yes.
of 21? All right, so
Yes.
that's 31. All right. All right, save for half. Let's see what rolled here. All right. So that skeleton creature, again, is super vulnerable to flames. It bursts into flames like extra and explodes out. But Wiz was cast it in such a way that it did not damage you, Kaylor. So you
Okay.
survived.
I do have resistance to fire.
That's good. Well, it's still...
But
it's
I'm
still,
getting better.
Yes.
Yeah.
This creature, another one leaps from the wall, and it goes down towards fighting Grazim, and it reaches out with its short sword. Oh, it rolls a 1. And then the second attack, ooh, it strikes Kaylor. I'm sorry,
Ooh,
not
hit.
Kaylor. It hits Grazim Vaughn for 14. All right. Another one leaps out from the wall at Uncle Chris, right here behind you, Chris. And it's short, so it's at you. What's your AC's 20, you said? Missed.
Yeah.
All right, it strikes you with the second attack for 4 piercing. You're not acid resistance, right?
No, not at the moment.
All right, you take 10 more acid damage, so that's a total of 14 as this thing plunges its its short sword into your body. It seems like it was so long ago that Pat went, but he went first. All right, another one appears out of the wall and tries to do Kaylor. Swing. Miss. Miss, Kaylor. All right. Oh, wait, I did something wrong here. This one leaps out of the wall in front of you, Isamu. See him right there?
Yep.
And he
AC
tries to
21.
poke you. Miss. He hits you the second time, but you're going to use your
AC
thing.
25.
All right, you managed to
How
dodge
the hell
its
do you have
attack.
an AC 25?
It's
He
a
gets
feat.
+3 as a feat for one attack around.
Wow.
I can use my reaction as long as I attack.
Pat,
It's,
right next to you, out of the wall, leaps a skeletal creature, and he tries to rend you with its short sword. What's your AC? Are you using your shield or no?
No.
All right, it hits you with the first attack. Let's see about the second one. Ooh, it hits you both times. You take 24 total, and 12 of it is acid damage. You don't have acid resistance, right? So, all right. That creature. Let's see, where is it? Oh, the one that's attacked you last round, Jay, tries to get you this round. Miss. Grazim Vaughn. He summons the spirit of the naked goddess. And all these creatures have to start making saves. All right. So,
Can we see the naked goddess real quick?
I don't remember if I have a picture of her. I do, don't I?
So Jay, I put the feet up I use in the.
All right.
Yeah, I saw.
Wiz
Cool.
wants to see the naked goddess. We are
No,
gonna
that's
give
all
him.
right.
No, man.
I just thought for our fans.
We
I
don't
thought
have
our
any
fans
fans. I
might
don't even
like
know if our freaking when I'm the DM, I don't even know if I am doing anything right. There it is, the naked goddess for you, Wiz. You see her?
Yes.
All right, we'd be bigger than that. So, anyways, this
That's
creature
what she said.
runs off into the wall and disappears, and then the one next to Chris leaps off into the wall and disappears, and frightened from the
He doesn't
presence of.
destroy him.
Nope.
Ah,
But they do
well.
run, but they like mold with the wall and disappear off into the wall.
Are the walls made out of bone?
Yes, as you start to look, you can see bone. Like it looks like maybe, like the road of bones. That maybe this area was dug by prisoners and they were sacrificed as they dug out this area. I'm just putting that in because I think it sounds fun.
Bum, bum, bum,
One more leaps out of the wall and it tries to skewer poor Isamu. It misses. Ooh, the second attack it hits you, Isamu. You would take 12, and 6 of it would be acid damage.
Yep,
So-
I have no resistance.
Just wanted to point it out. All right, Hexen Brew rolled shitty, and he finally gets to move. And Hexen Brews know they are super vulnerable to fire. Well, maybe not that guy, but the other ones.
That's not a Sex Panther. What are you drinking now?
I'm drinking that fucking shitty Jamaican me happy.
There's a 25 or a 26.
They both hit,
Oh, wait. No. Somehow
but
I
an
hit one of them
18.
twice.
You got an 18. You both hit anyways, Chris. So you got what is that?
Okay.
What's your total damage there, bud?
17 and 17 is 34.
All right. Because the creature is dead, you don't seem to pull the life from it. You know how your healing power. I think you're at full anyways, but it doesn't seem to pull your healing power because the creature
Okay.
seems to be made from death.
Like 25 minutes.
All right, we're switching rounds. Let's see if it automatically done. Oh, it did. So, in response to you attacking it, Chris,
Okay.
it let me look at this thing.
Oh, look, got 1 for initiative.
What's your question?
I just want to know what.
What's the meaning of life?
How fast? What's the airspeed of a swallow?
African or
Was
European?
that a North African
All right.
How many
first-
of them are there?
swallow?
Oh, Chris,
That's not part of it.
the
Wade.
thing, the thing opens a giant maw of teethy freaking bones,
Love?
and it literally like maws on Chris, engulfing half his body. All right, Chris, you take and it like basically a natural 20. Let me push the natural 20 button. So Chris, you take 42 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution save of 16 or greater.
Hey guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What?
What?
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? Oh, for opening the door. All right, Chris, we need a concept. Oh, Chris fails his save. Chris, you are poisoned. So that basically means you are at disadvantage for everything you do. You are overcome by like this venomous goo.
All right.
I think you just wild shape to get all those hit points back.
All right, cool. I just looked up what it does. That's not very good for poor Chris.
Ooh.
All right. All right, the skeleton creature next to you, I'm sorry, Scott. He tries to swing at you. He rolls a 1. He does the shittiest attack ever, and he misses with his second attack. Hexen Brew, you were like shot on by the giant maw of bone. It's your turn.
It's still my turn though.
It is your turn, but you're at disadvantage because you're like this overwhelming sense of like acidic poison in your bloodstream. You get him with the second attack, even though
I got 1 hit.
Yep, you got 1 hit. So what is that? 16?
For 16.
All right, cool. It's not quite as effective as that you'd hoped, but it does strike him. All right, that creature next to you, Pat.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm standing next to Jay, right?
Yes.
You had a bonus.
I'm standing
for that
next to
save.
Jay. That help my con save?
Yeah, you had a bonus.
+3?
+4.
+4. So what'd you roll?
16?
You still missed.
16 it would have been total.
Yeah, sorry, you missed, brother.
Okay.
Yep, close.
It was worth a try.
Yes, it was. Thanks. I forgot all about it.
Yeah, thanks. That thing is pretty deadly. All right, so the creature next to Pat, the skeletal creature, he tries to poke you with a short sword, misses, and his second attack hits you for a total of 5, Pat, and 2 of it is from acid damage. I rolled pretty shitty there. I need better bad guys. All right, where's this one? Is this one dead? Where is it?
No, he's up.
Oh, he's above you. He swings down on you, Scott. 17, that misses you, right?
Yep, Macy's currently 21.
Oh, the second one would have struck you. Can you still use your dodge? It's a new round.
I have not used my reaction.
Yep.
This
Do
round.
you want to use it?
Yep.
All right. You managed to dodge. All right. So you guys can hear Gav himself screaming like a little girl, and his scream is moving further and further away as his little girl scream goes. All right, that guy's dead. All right, the one above Grazim Vaughn tries to skewer Grazim Vaughn. Hit. And miss. So Grazim takes some 14 points of damage from the deadly venomous daggers. All right.
Take him down, Kaylor.
All right, this guy, he keeps running away. So that's the runaway that he was scared about. Fendor. So there's a guy engaged with you.
You just skipped Jay.
Hey!
Who did I skip?
Right by Kaylor.
How did I do that? All right, Kaylor. Boring.
All right, dancing sword first. That's a hit.
Hit.
Great axe. Does that hit?
16, let's see.
16?
No.
28?
Yes.
All right. So hang on, I'll give you the total. Okay, so he takes 12 from the.
Yep. Give me the
sword.
All right, cool. 12 from dancing sword.
Then he takes another 10 from the great axe,
All right.
and then he's taking 5d8 radiant.
All right, give me the 5d8. And it's radiant,
Another
right?
17. Yeah.
All right. That seems to be very effective against him. The creature, for a moment, his bones like lose their density, but it seems to pull itself together at the very end
If
of
I
it.
hit him twice, he'd be down. but
That's
I-
right. Isamu!
Oh no, you just skipped Fendor now.
Ah, screw it. Fendor!
All right, I'm gonna attack him with my longsword and use my shield. to
Got it.
protect myself.
Give it. Hit.
Ooh,
Hit.
Woo!
All
That's
right.
all I only had 2. So
But that's okay. I see what you did.
18.
You managed to spah that one creature with the 2 attacks.
All right, now it's my turn. No.
Now it's your turn. Damn it! It's your turn.
Ow!
Oh my god.
All right,
How
this guy
many
gets,
of these stupid Jamaican me happies?
This
Fucking.
guy gets the whip. There's a 14 hit.
All right, yeah. 14, which guy? Either of those guys. Yes, a 14 would hit. Yeah.
All right, 7 points of damage.
All right. -7. All right.
Now he gets an unarmed strike for 10.
All right, cool. He goes down. You get the spaß on.
I'm gonna flurry of blows and hit this guy twice with an arm.
Joel,
Boop, and boop.
face the
Oh, Joel
rainbow.
did.
So 22,
16.
16. Oh.
Monk, you hit yourself in the balls.
He looks very, very dead, but not quite. All right, that guy's dead.
Yeah, I won't run away from him.
Face the rainbow.
Fucking rainbow. That guy's dead.
He's already gone. So.
That guy's run away from fear of Grazim von Wiz. So the guy next to you is dead.
I still have meteors left.
All right, you just got to be careful where you land them, right? So you don't want to blow up your friends. So you kind of want to land them there. Yep.
Yeah,
All right,
so
give me a strike. You got to hit them. So go the attack roll. Let's see. Yeah, 25. Click on the damage for me, bud.
Mel,
16. You managed to spa that funny flurry of
Nice.
blows. All right, I don't think we have anybody. Oh, there's the one above.
One above me.
Yep, that guy's
and
dead.
there's one above Grazim.
Yep, Grazim gets to go. Grazim swings with his mighty hammer of disruption, which is designed to kill undead. And he swings on it twice. And it's enough damage to do this. Shpa. All right, Isamu.
It's a whip.
Got him. Hit's over. I'm not going to make you roll. He only had 1 hit point left. All right. Oh, that's not what happened. I got to gain a level. It's like an emergency gain a level.
You need to start wearing a diaper.
Oh man,
what are we fighting?
I don't know, but
I'm
it's
dead.
the last 10 minutes, and he's got to go gain a level.
You know what? Overtime. What the hell?
Eat cats.
That was probably Brady's best half of Super Bowl football ever that he's done.
No, I would say
I'm not so
that-
sure about
I would say
that.
the second half against
the
Atlanta.
Falcons half.
First half.
Okay, first half, yes. I'll
Oh,
give you.
yes, first half. Okay, I'll give you that.
3 touchdowns. I don't think he's ever had 3 touchdowns in the first half. But you're right. The fourth quarter was probably the best quarter of his life.
It's probably the best quarter of football ever.
Yeah, that's true.
So, do you guys want me,
Woo!
if
Down.
these guys all disappear, to do a mass heal? Who needs
Whew. That was.
I'm okay right at the moment.
I'm down a touch. You're the one that's hurting the most. You and Wiz are.
Yeah, I'm almost.
But then again, you breathe on Wiz and he dies.
well,
Well,
he did good.
one spell I could probably heal everybody except for me and Wiz 100%.
And Grazim can do mass
I've
heal
taken
too,
30
so.
some odd points.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
down
about
30.
40.
Okay, well, let's do Grazim first. He'll do.
I need Jay to touch me though.
Oh my
So-
God!
I'm glad you admitted
Yeah.
it, Chris. We've all sensed it throughout our lives.
Nobody's
here,
lived a
little
long
boy.
time. No big deal.
So
Come here, little boy.
come touch me. All right, so let's do. Grazim's gonna do this one. I think this is the right one. All right, here we go. All right, everybody's gonna heal. 16. Grazim heals
I'm at-
everybody who's taking damage for 16.
I'm at full.
Scott, how did you get the flaming fart of fury?
I'm special. I
did
know
he
how
heal
to.
us?
I know how to do things.
Flaming fart of fury. Fucking guy. Nobody loves you.
Everyone loves me. What are you talking about?
It's chicken club. Chicken.
Oh, the chickens love you. I hope that bat comes in your house in the middle of the night.
Hey Rob,
Yeah.
No, that's the
summertime.
other game.
is there
Okay.
still one more up here in the top?
It ran
No, he's
away.
dead. He's
That
dead.
guy.
No, he's dead.
He didn't spa. Something blew up on his. See, he spawed now. He
Okay.
died for sure.
Okay.
I could shoot him with my seeking arrow.
That sounds great. All right, so Grazim cast the spell. Everybody heals 16. Anything else? Should we go into marching order as we move up here?
Are we gonna look in this door after we paid this heavy price for opening it?
Oh, that's a
We're
smart
not done
idea.
battle, are we?
You're done with the battle in this room. Yeah,
Look
the
for
other.
electric pieces.
Well, we'll see what's in there, Pat. Maybe there are some electric pieces.
Ooh, electric pieces.
All right, we're gonna
Or
push.
a portable hole?
No. Ooh, there's a massive collection of 7,917 copper pieces.
Here you go, Pat.
There's a small mirror with a painted wooden frame.
Oh,
That-
I want the mirror, please.
All right, the small it might have some value, or it might have something else to do. You do detect that it radiates magic whiz, but your innate ability to identify things doesn't seem to identify it. Remember, some of the unusual items you can't quite instantly identify. So you find about $7,900 in copper pieces.
$7,900. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
7,900 buckaroos. Man, let me push my fucking jackass button. You know, the stream comes out much better when I'm a player than a DM. Just like the game is much better when I'm a player. Anyways,
Hey, Rob,
what would Joel
I'm gonna
say?
use my good berries.
Joel!
Joel would say, I pooped. All right, use your good berries.
Did you hear me? Rob?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so 79,000 platinum pieces.
7,900 copper
Platinum
pieces. Like, I don't know how you would that's a lot of weight, too, right? You don't have a bag of holding anymore, so
No, we don't.
you guys might want to pile it up.
Yeah, we don't have a bag of holding.
Is there a bag of holding inside under the trapdoor?
No, there's not. There's a portable hole, but it's stuck in there, Wiz. You can't seem
Hey,
to move it.
Rob,
Yes, Jay.
I lay on hands for 5 points and I cure the poison in Chris.
All right, cool. That's a good idea because that shit was bad and it was gonna fuck with him further on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All
Do
right.
you
I
need
did
healing?
ask you to touch me.
So, the Paladin, I know it's not like an ability in the 5e, but you do still feel the overall sense of dread. Like as I was explaining, maybe this was dug with the body of prisoners, right? And that these people might have been prisoners over time that were used to dig this out.
I think
All
we
right,
need to
so
spread some holy water.
as you
around
guys
this area.
heal, you slowly realize that I'm going to move Pat up to the group. You see Gav slowly reappear.
He comes back.
He's still in there. He wants to find out if Neth is okay, but he's definitely peed himself a little, and he's very, very frightened of
So did
what's
he
going on.
reappear, or
He's
did he come back?
He slowly came back. Like he
If only you
slowly
were here to
sneaks back.
protect
Okay.
Meth.
And he stands on the top of a fallen carcass of undead, like a victorious hero to try to. But you guys all know he's
Like the thief in Conan the Destroyer?
exactly. He's like, yes, I've
He's like a third level.
I vanquished evil.
He's like a third level thief.
He might
isn't
be 5th level. You never know.
Okay.
I'm gonna go all stealthy and
All right, so you're gonna have everybody wait, and you're gonna go stealth.
yeah.
Does
just-
anybody else need any I mean, I've got 45 hit points I can.
Actually, although,
distribute.
hey,
I'm in the
although,
90s now.
hey
What
Rob,
about
is there any light down here?
There is no light, no. So as a
Okay,
human,
I
you
don't-
might have to carry a torch with you.
I don't do that then.
Hey, Wiz.
I thought I gave you the gem.
No, he
Yeah,
can see, but it still emits light, Wiz. That he's just worried that
Okay.
it's gonna
It
emit
kind
light.
of works against that whole stealth thing.
How much are you down, Wiz?
I'm looking. I am down 15.
Okay.
So I'm at 25 and I can only go up to 40.
Fine, I give you the 15 back.
Oh, wait a minute, Rob. That's screwed up again because you had given me 50 to start the game.
Correct. Oh shit! I'll fix that before we play again, guys. Let me fix your Wiz. So what?
I give you 15 back. Anyway.
I'll just expand your max hit points, Wiz, for you. So there we go. I don't know why you're stuck at this weirdness here. There you go. It fixed itself when I screwed around. Oh, you did it. So cool. You can correct yourself, bud.
And Wiz plus 15.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Cool. Is this a good stop?
It's a good stopping point for me.
Yeah.
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 Sounds good.
Excellent.
Well, I
That
hope
was
you had
fun.
some fun. I know that our
Cool.
stream is all jacked up. I'll try to repair what I can, but I think it's more fun to play with my boys than stream anyways.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I?
So
uh,
we're